I'm going to start today's second date update off with a line from the email that we got.
Ooh.
From Emma, who is on the phone with us right now. She wants us to do a second date update and call a dude named Matt.
Okay.
This is what her email said. If Matt proposed to me today, I would say yes.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
No,
Emma, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, God. Emma.
Good morning. Now explain yourself. Because I hope you can understand it sounds a little intense. You just went out with this dude on one date, and you're already saying if he proposed to you today, you would say yes.
I know. Trust me, though, it was an amazing experience.
Why do you feel this way?
I mean, I don't know how to explain it other than that I just felt that way, that I, looked into his eyes, and it felt like our souls were mingled. I've never had this happen to me before. I'm, not a crazy person.
That was going to be my other question. If you have ever gone out on a date with a guy and been like, oh, my God, this is the one.
No, I mean, I'm a passionate person, but I've never gone out with someone once and then felt like they are the person for me, and I absolutely feel that way.
Where did you meet this guy?
We were volunteering at this theater, passing out programs. You get to see the play for free if you pass out programs and, do ushers type of stuff. And
That's cool.
He just asked you out, or?
yeah, I mean, we were, super obvious. It was, our, eyes met, and there was, immense electricity.
There's a lot going on with this guy's eyes.
The stars collided, Jubal, and it was destiny.
That's how it felt. The time there, it, wasn't about what we were doing. It was just, whatever we were doing almost didn't matter. It was the whole world dropped away. And at, some point, I mentioned that if he would ask me out, I would certainly go, and then he did.
You know, it sounds crazy, but I really do have a girlfriend who's been married 11 years. They have 4 kids, and the night she met her husband, before she even knew his name, she told me, I'm going to marry that guy.
Yeah, I feel like when you know in your soul and heart, you know. It feels undebatable.
Did you tell him this is how intense you were feeling?
Not directly. I mean, when we had our date, I felt like it was almost obvious. It was in the air. I said that this feels amazing, and I didn't tell him that I would marry him.
Because if there's one thing guys like on a first date, it's marriage talk and soulmates. And
we love that.
Meant to be together.
Do you feel like he felt the same way?
I feel like I can't imagine that I would feel that way if he didn't feel that way. It felt like a connection. It wasn't coming from me. It was us meeting in the middle.
So how did it go? What was so magical about it? What did you guys do?
Oh, the date itself was normal. We had just dinner and drinks. That had nothing to do with what the date was. It was about the conversation. And my mom always told me that marriage or long-term relationships are as one long conversation. And I felt like I wanted to be in conversation with this person for the rest of my life.
Okay, so you had a fun time with him and you never wanted it to end. How did it end?
He walked me to my car, and we were staring at each other and didn't know who was going to make the move, but we both felt like there was this magnet of electricity in between our mouths, and it was we both just moved towards each other, and we kissed, and it was all of the feeling that I had for the whole night just erupted. It felt like a volcano.
Did fireworks go off behind you? Because that's what I'm picturing right now.
Doves just flying.
All of a sudden over a lake.
Yes, that's what it felt. And he said that he would call me really soon. He was joking about that he would call me immediately. And so I waited, obviously, and the next day he didn't call, and then the next day I called him and he didn't answer, and some part of me thinks he's just scared of how intense it was.
Oh my gosh.
He is like that kind of feeling to me makes me want to go towards him, but I know that for some people, especially men, it can be scary to them.
You're right. As a guy, when you feel that way about someone and you never felt that way, it can be a scary thing, and he could shut off. That could be what he's doing. How long has it been since you had your date?
It was the day before yesterday. It was 2 days ago.
2 days.
It hasn't been very long.
So you emailed us after a day of him not getting back to you.
I know, but I'm telling you, this is the most intense experience of my life.
Okay, but you're resorting to have us call him after a day, basically.
Yeah, but it wasn't a normal date, and it wasn't a normal day, and I'm I'm in love.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Okay. All right, well,
Never heard that.
hey, love can't wait.
But it's if a miracle happened to you. It was that.
All right,
this is so
Emma,
sweet. I want this to turn out so well. I'm serious, dude. When you find love,
hey, Emma,
it's all beautiful.
Emma, we're gonna play a song. Yeah. We're gonna come back. We're gonna call him. and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck. Hang on the phone.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, we're about to call a guy for a second date update that could either end in one of the most romantic love stories you've ever heard in your entire life, or it could end crashing and burning
With a lot of tears.
in flames.
Yeah.
Remember, the girl that's on the phone with us right now that wants us to call a guy named Matt, Emma is her name. She emailed us and said, if Matt asked me to marry him today, I would say yes. At the end of the first part of the second date update, she actually said, I love him.
It dropped the L-bomb.
And it's only been a couple of days. And I'll be the first one to say, okay, this is going to turn out horribly. But I also want to be the first one to point out this has worked out for other people. We've had a few second date we've had one second date update where the person said that they love someone and the other person actually felt the same way. So out of about the 50 times that's happened, it has worked out once. Emma, the odds are in your favor, I think.
Great.
I actually have faith in this. I feel like you sound like a woman who's got her head on straight. And
Thank you.
you just maybe are more in tune with your emotions than most people because he hasn't reciprocated any of this love stuff to you.
Well, not with words, but I trust what I felt. I trust what I felt.
That is the one thing about you, Emma. You don't sound absolutely insane.
Thank you.
It is sort of insane what you're saying, but there are people who feel that way. You feel strongly that you care about him. We're going to call him right now and see if we can get him on the phone. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hello,
I was looking for Matt.
this is Matt.
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
You sound a little confused.
Yeah. What's going on?
You recently went out with a listener to our show for a lovely dinner, and she feels like you're blowing her off, and you don't want to see her again, and she wants to know why. Do you have any idea who I could be talking about?
I don't know. The last date I was on was a couple months ago.
A couple months ago?
What?
Not a couple days ago?
A couple days ago? No.
The girl that emailed us, Emma, said that you guys went on a date like 2 or 3 days ago.
Girl.
Was that not a date?
No.
What do you...
All right, that's confusing. Yeah, no, Emma said that you asked her out, and then you went on a date, and there were sparks, and you guys had a great time. You didn't consider that a date?
That was definitely not a date.
What? Wait.
From everything she said, it sounded like a date. What was it then?
Maybe she didn't tell the whole story here. Emma, we were both ushers. We were just trying to see a show for free.
Yeah.
Right.
And I wanted to know how long the show was because I was meeting some friends at a bar later that night.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, where are you going? Blah, blah, blah. We're going in here. So, okay. So the show ends, left the theater, went to the bar where my friends are, and then lo and behold, 20 minutes after I get there, Emma shows up.
What?
Now, at first, I didn't think anything of it. I did tell her where we were going, so, there's not a lot of bars on that street, so maybe, whatever.
Okay. But to be clear, you didn't invite her to the bar.
Oh, no, let's make that very clear.
It's that... Oh, goodness.
What about the kiss? She said that you guys kissed.
She said that it was a great kiss at the end of the night.
I mean, we were drinking for a while and talking, and I had said goodbye to my friends that I was meeting. They had already left. And she made it seem like she was really wanting a kiss. So, a gentleman. It was nothing like...
Hey, no, you don't need to explain yourself, Matt. If a girl wants a kiss, sometimes you just gotta lay one on her when they want it. You gotta give them what they need, right, Matt? So
there was nothing R-rated. It was just like no groping or no, nothing.
I'm
heavy.
sorry, I
It was
can't
just,
listen to this anymore.
Hello,
Matt, what are you doing?
Emma.
yeah, Matt, that's Emma's voice. She's on the other end of the phone. Has been listening this whole time.
Oh my God.
Matt, you're going to lie on the radio and say that wasn't a date or that kiss didn't mean anything to you? doing
I'm not lying. I mean, I didn't even ask you to come to that bar. You just showed up literally in front of all my friends and was just like, hey. And I was like, what's going on?
You were going to be? Why would you tell me where you were going to be? Why would you tell me of the specific place and time that you were going to be there if you didn't want me to meet you there? You invited me to come to the bar, and then we had dinner and drinks for hours and had, like, meaningful and intimate conversation. And then at the end of the night, we had an amazing, intimate kiss.
Oh, my God.
We did not have dinner at that bar. We had chicken wings and fries.
Oh, Emma.
Why does it matter what we ate? That has nothing to do with the quality of our time spent together. We could have eaten twigs. It doesn't matter. We were talking about our families and what we want out of life.
No. Oh, see,
That's
here we
not
go.
someone
See,
that you're
talking
just,
about
like,
our families. We were just
casually-
talking about your family and how amazing. Here's another thing. In this phone call, if you rewind all this, you will hear Emma say amazing about 400 times.
She says it a lot. Okay.
Matt, did you
So,
feel
Matt-
It was amazing. You know that.
Emma, when you kept talking, you are one of these girls that just says, what are you thinking, to the guy over and over and over again.
It's the worst.
She's like, Matt, what are you thinking? If there's a lull in the conversation, I just ordered a drink, and she'd be like, what are you thinking now? I'd be like, I just ordered us another round.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Why do you care what I'm thinking?
Because I want to know you on a deep level. That's what intimacy is. That's what happens when you're not afraid to know another person. You want to know their thoughts all the time.
Haven't heard anything from you in a second, Matt. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Emma's nuts.
I don't understand why you're afraid of a true connection, or if you don't feel like you deserve
True
that,
connect-
or if you don't believe in
What?
it because you've been burned in the past. But this is a real thing that you can trust. You can trust it, man.
No, I don't even know your last name. We didn't even really talk to each other.
That doesn't matter. Who cares what my last name is?
Emma, is there some way that you blew this all out of proportion?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I know what I know. I'm not 15 years old. I've been on dates before. I know what it feels like when it's there and when it's not. And it was there in a stronger way than I have ever felt in my life. And I think that Matt is afraid of that.
I will say this. I am afraid.
I am not crazy. I just know what love is, and I recognize it when it happens.
Okay,
I
B.
see it, and I saw it in your
Emma.
eyes.
It's
I saw
okay.
it, Matt.
Emma, you sound very, very, very
Passionate.
Crazy.
upset. And
Yes, well,
yeah.
someone is telling me that an experience that was more real than anything I have ever felt.
Yeah.
They're pretending like that didn't happen. That would
Okay.
make anyone feel
Well,
crazy.
well, Matt felt differently, obviously, Emma.
And he has a right to his feelings.
Yeah,
He's pretending to feel differently, and I would love to have another chance to sit face to face and have him deny it.
Okay.
Facing me, looking at me.
How about this? If you think your love is so strong, I'm going to ask Matt right now. Matt, would you like to go out on a second date with Emma? We will pay for it.
A second date with this Emma?
Yes, the Emma that's on the phone right now. Not another one.
This specific.
I would like to just say that I have not even known this girl for 48 hours yet, and I'm on the radio debating marriage with
Yeah.
Hey, love moves fast sometimes. You just got to embrace it and get on the train, Matt.
So
will you go out on a second date? We will pay for it.
I will let that train bypass me. I'm going to get on a different train.
You sure? We'll pay for
You're
it.
making a huge
I
mistake, Matt.
appreciate it, guys, but this is not the one for me.
You know what, Emma? In a little while, Matt's going to be kicking himself. A few years down the
I
road.
know.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When
Matt-
he doesn't find real love, he'll think back to this moment and
Yeah.
he'll remember
When
that it
he
was
No, he
possible
won't.
and that he gave it up.
when he's
Sorry
alone,
for you, Matt.
when he's alone and doesn't have anybody, he's going to be thinking back to this phone call and realize how he screwed up, Emma.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
I know, honey. Love hurts sometimes. You'll be okay.
He's really making the biggest mistake of his life. I wish I could help him.
Well,
Yeah, I wish,
sometimes-
hey, Emma, I wish I could help both you guys in a lots of ways.
Well, you
But-
tried. Thank you.
Yeah, we did try. You have a good one. And Matt, thank you for your time, okay?
Thank you very much.
Be safe.
Very safe.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Question for the ladies in the room. If you are like kissing a dude and you don't want to kiss him, what's your way to get out of it?
Jose?
I normally wait a minute. He said ladies in the room.
It's funny how quick he answered.
I know, right? I just started going with it.
I wasn't paying
Instinctually.
attention.
You pull away.
Just pull away.
Yeah, you just pull away and you do the like, oh, I'm not ready.
Okay.
I don't kiss on the first date.
Or you could just go entirely like stone-faced.
Yeah.
And so he's just
Just
like making out with your whole face.
And then just let it awkwardly take care of itself.
That would be
That's a
terrible.
great idea. I asked the question because Sam is on the phone with us right now. Sam wants to do a second date update with a girl named Stacy, and he thinks she tried to get out of kissing him. We'll get to that in a second. But first of all, Sam, how are you?
I'm okay. I'd love to sort of get an idea what happened here. So
Absolutely. First of all, tell us about Stacy. How'd you meet her?
we actually got set up on a blind date.
Like a true blind date? You'd never seen her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, there's a little bit of excitement and nervousness about how that's going to turn out.
Now,
Yeah.
was it like a blind date where you didn't know anything about her, or you stalked her Facebook for like 3 days before?
No, we got set up by friends.
Okay.
And I thought we might be a good match.
You didn't see her at all before you went out. Was she, like, were you excited when she did
yeah.
show up?
She was super cute, kind of like, I guess like a fiery, like Reese Witherspoon type.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah, she was super cute.
did she seem pleased by your appearance?
I would like to think so. When we finally ran into each other and met each other, she smiled and gave me a big hug, and I'd like to think that she was pleased.
So what'd you guys do?
Well, we went to the Pacific Science Center and check out the exhibits at the museum.
She's of age, right? Because that
Yeah.
museum there is like for 8-year-olds.
It is.
Okay.
The thing is,
I thought it would be like a fun way to just check out the interesting exhibits and
Right.
talk and get to know each other. And
Play around in a big Crayola crayon.
the only thing that worries me,
I actually got maybe a little too excited about the dinosaurs.
that means no alcohol in your first blind date.
They could have drank.
Well,
true.
afterwards we got a drink.
All right. And your email said at the end of the date, you guys shared a kiss, but you feel like she did something to get out of it, and you wanted to know if you think she did it on purpose. Go ahead and tell everybody what that was.
I mean, the date just went so well, and we were laughing and talking and holding hands around the area. And I walked her back to her car at the end of the date.
Uh-huh.
And because it had gone so well, I felt compelled to go in for the kiss.
Yeah, well, you're holding hands.
And I was coming in, and then bam, she sneezed right in my face.
Did you get a kiss out before she sneezed, or she just, like, you were coming in and then she spit all in your face, basically?
No. She actually sneezed into her hand.
Okay.
And so all the, sneeze particles, I don't know what to call it, went into her hand.
Yeah. That'd still be weird to recover from if you're about to kiss someone and they
Yeah.
just sneeze right there. All right.
But I didn't get showered with spray. But the sneeze did blow the moment because all momentum leading up to that kiss was ruined. So it's not like I could go back and do it again. I just feel like maybe she sneezed to not kiss me.
If she did, she gets
quite
some
a
style
move.
points. That's
Yeah,
pretty
right?
creative.
Quite a move.
I don't know. The allergy season has been bad. I'll tell you that. So maybe it was her allergies. Have you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I sent her an email
Ooh.
a day after the date, and she hasn't responded, and it's been, a week now?
Okay, well, maybe that's your bad move, because sometimes emails can just be like a dead end. Like, thanks for the date. Love, Sam.
or maybe-
there's no question there. There's no reason to respond.
Well, no, I mean, I said, I'd like to go out again, and let me know when you're free next.
I think the
Okay.
sneeze was just the start of an epic illness.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be it.
no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. All right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If a girl ever tries to turn me down for a kiss, I'm always prepared for it.
Oh, yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, because when I go in and I see them start to shut me down, I just go up and then I lick their forehead. And then I act like I meant to do it.
Yeah, that's...
So they don't know at all. I even have a little card printed out and I give them, it says, I meant to lick your forehead. So that they don't know. So I get the upper hand there.
You're
I don't-
very prepared.
We're talking about girls shutting down guys for kisses because Sam's on the phone. If you missed the first part of the second date update, he thinks that Stacy may have got out of a kiss by sneezing in his face. We're about to call her right now. Sam, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sam, I think you're thinking the worst here. This girl was holding your hand on a first blind date. I mean, did you guys have other physical touch besides that?
You know, just your little back and forth touching on the arms during, like, laughing about something, you know.
This all just sounds very creepy.
Well,
Did you have more physical touch?
I'm just saying.
Tell me about physical touch.
Show me on the doll, Sam.
You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying, right? I'm not
no, I'm
crazy
backing
here.
All right. Well, we're going to call it right now and see if we can get your second date update, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Stacy, please?
this is she.
Stacy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Okay.
You ever heard of it?
Why are you? I think so. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a guy who really liked you, but he hasn't heard from you in like a week or so.
Okay.
His name is Sam.
Uh-huh.
So you remember Sam.
Yeah.
Is there a specific reason why you don't want to go out with him?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
All right, before we get into all that, Stacy, can I ask you one question? Sam told us about your date. He said very nice things about you. He also said that when he tried to kiss you at the end of the evening, you sneezed in his face. We're wondering, because we all think that was your way of getting out of the kiss. Was that? Because it's very creative if you did. Props to you.
And the timing.
Thanks. Yeah, it was.
Oh!
You would have done the same thing if you were me. Trust
Really?
me.
What?
But you were like holding his
And
hand.
I did think that was like a nice way. And I like made it commit. Like I got snot in my hand.
You really sold it. You're a good actress. What was so bad about going on a date with Sam?
He's great. Okay, he's good looking. He's a total gentleman and like a good looking guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have sneezed in his face too. Sounds like a complete jerk.
Yeah, why would you want to go out with him,
Oh,
Stacey?
you guys, don't make me.
Stacey, it's just confusing because he said you guys were like holding hands and things were going great on the date.
And you clearly feel very passionately about it, though, that something is off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, he's got. God, I feel so awful. Like, okay, he has the most disgusting, like, little baby hands.
Oh!
What?
So his hands are a big turnoff?
His hands are disproportionately tiny.
Whoa, wait,
hands,
wait,
like
what?
little
What?
pretzel nut finger baby hands.
Hey, Stacy? Stacy?
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us. I do want to let you know that Little Hand Sam is actually on the other line and heard you say that.
This is absolutely unbelievable.
Sam, are your hands really that tiny?
No! What? No, I've never been told that in my life. That is...
For real? I mean, no one's ever told you that?
No one has ever said anything about my hands being baby
Well,
size.
they're really small.
There's no way my hands are that
Okay,
small.
remember when we got drinks and you had to hold your drink with two hands?
That is just a total choice. I don't have to hold the drink with both my hands.
No, I think you would choose it
to.
over the age of 3 to hold their drink with two hands.
It's kind of weird.
I cradle it because I cherish it.
Yeah, right.
No, you hold it like a baby would with your baby hands, which you have. And I'm sure that there are plenty of girls who would not mind so much, but for me, it's a turn off.
I'm so sorry that I don't have, like, calloused construction worker hands. But come on, my hands aren't that small, and we had such a good time.
They really are, and I think if you just own that, you'll probably feel better.
Maybe I should wear, like, Mickey Mouse gloves or something that make them look gigantic.
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, like, find
This
a girl
is
who doesn't
crazy.
care. Because there are plenty of people who aren't going to care. Like, you're really hot, and you dress really well.
These are all pluses.
It's just my thing.
All right. Well, Stacy, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to go out with Sam again? It sounds like it. It sounds like you're willing to give him another shot. We will pay for you guys to go on a second date.
Come on,
I can tell you right there.
Stacey, you were kind of harsh.
I'm not trying to be harsh. You asked me why. No,
I know.
I would have obviously never told him that to his face. You're the jerks that got me on the radio.
Yeah.
So
That is true. I appreciate your honesty, but will you go on a second date with Sam? Sam, convince her to go out on a date with you. You got like 20 seconds.
We had such a great time. We were laughing. I can put my arm around you. You can feel the muscles of my arms around your shoulders. We don't ever have to touch hand to hand if that's really going to freak you out. But I think we had a great time, and I think we should go out again.
you do have nice muscles. I will give you that.
So come on, can't you look past his teeny little hands and go out on a second date with him?
I think you probably have nice pecs too. So if you're willing to like take off your shirt, then yes, I will go on a date with you again.
I think there's some fire here.
Tiny and Sam.
I'm going to send you to a place where they serve nothing but sliders so that the burgers look appropriate size for your hands.
Bowling with like softball.
Yeah. All right, well, congratulations. You got a second date.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We get emails in from time to time for second date updates with people that know that they've made a mistake and they just want our help in fixing the situation because apparently they can't do it themselves. And one of those people is Sean, who's on the phone for a second date update today. And Sean, I guess, knows that he screwed up his first date and now he wants to be fixed. So Sean, how can I fix you right now?
You can fix me by helping me not be so stupid.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's a big ass.
Not easy
I'm
fix.
kind of stupid as well, so I don't know if I can do that, Sean. So instead, why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today for a second date update, and we'll see if there's another way to fix you. What's her name?
Her name is Teresa.
Teresa, all right. And where did you meet Teresa?
We met just like randomly at a bar.
Okay.
We were out with our like own friends, and we were sitting near each other. We started talking, really hit it off. I got her number. I asked her out. She seemed genuinely excited to go on a date with this person she just met.
So I mean, you had a lot of hope for your guys' first date, or maybe high expectations.
As high as you can
Right.
when you're going on a first date.
Right.
But like, I was pretty excited.
Right. And you say that you screwed everything up.
Yeah.
I want to hear about that in a second, but how was the date overall?
It was okay. So I picked her up, and she said she was just really in the mood for Chinese food, and there was a restaurant near her place. And I said, yeah, that's awesome. We were both really hungry, so we ordered a bunch of food. And I swear it was like not even 5 minutes, and they started bringing out the food. So we barely even had a chance to like have a real conversation because, once the food comes, like half of your conversation is about the food. And before we knew it, we were done with dinner.
So it was just quick.
Yeah, and I just expected it to go longer than that, and so I didn't really have, like, a backup plan.
Yeah.
So, I just asked her if she needed to go home right away, if she wanted to keep hanging out. And I said, this might sound weird, but my grandparents live real nearby. They've been bugging me to come visit them.
What?
It was still early. I said, would it be weird if you came with me to, like, hang out with my grandparents? And she was actually, like, so cool with it. She said she loves hanging out with old people. But this is the part where it gets, like, not good and where I screwed up.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're walking up to my grandparents' front door, and, like, I'm about to ring the doorbell, and I'm like, hey, just, like, heads up, they might think that you're my serious girlfriend, so just, like, don't be mad. Just, like, help me out. And then before I could even explain, my grandma opened the door.
So did you tell them that she was your girlfriend, or you told them that you had a girlfriend and then you shut up?
Oh, yeah, no. It's like a month before this. They had just been on my case about being single and, they want grandkids. And I said, oh, yeah, I'm dating somebody. She's really awesome.
Oh, okay.
Hey, wait, hold up, Sean. Was this whole thing planned just so that you could prove
No. Honestly, it really wasn't. As it was happening, I was like, oh, this will, like, kill two birds, one stone,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
So you asked her basically to pretend to be your girlfriend for your grandparents.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight. But, I thought if I could explain to her, she'd totally get it because she seemed cool.
Yeah, but you didn't even give her a chance to say, no, I don't want to participate because you were literally on the doorstep waiting for the door to open when you dropped that bombshell on her.
No, that's totally true. So I forgot that I told them that I had the girlfriend until we were, like, there ringing the doorbell. And so I just kind of blurted it out because I didn't want her to be surprised by these two old people.
Yeah, so
that
that's where your stupid comes in, I feel like.
Yeah, exactly.
Quick,
So-
be my girlfriend.
After all that, how was the end of the date?
Honestly, I thought it was going really well.
What did she do when your grandparents, assumed that it was her girlfriend? How did she act?
She totally went with it. Like, I thought she was totally on my side. My grandparents, of course, started, like, talking me up, because as our grandparents do. For, like, over an hour, we just had, like, a really nice time. She actually seemed to really enjoy hanging out with my grandparents. And like I said, she didn't blow my cover, so I assumed that I was golden.
So that's why you thought it was going well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how did it end with her?
So bad.
Oh, really?
Oh, so bad.
Yeah, so bad.
What happened that was so bad?
The door closed behind us, and I went to, like, hold her hand, and she said, "Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Just take me home."
Whoa.
Okay, so you really read that situation wrong, that she was enjoying herself at your grandparents'.
Yeah, she was definitely acting the part, so I thought that she was, like, actually having a good time and into it, but she was not.
But she was just being nice in the moment, and then
Yeah.
afterwards it was obvious that she was pissed.
but-
Have you talked to her since then?
No, I tried to talk to her on the ride back to her place. I tried to explain to her, like, why I did what I did. She refused to talk to me, got out of the car, slammed the door. And, that was like a month ago, and she won't return my calls. I've been texting her, apologizing, like, everything that I can do to get her to just talk to me again.
Okay.
Like I said, it's like I realized I was stupid, but I was not trying to be, like, deceitful.
Okay,
Yeah, it
so you
looks
basically
really bad.
you need our help to give you an opportunity to really explain yourself and apologize.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. We'll do that. We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of today's second date update, and if you're just joining us, I think we might have found somebody who's a worse grandson than I am. And my grandpa died a few weeks ago, and I didn't even know. So that shows how bad of a grandson I am. But Sean is giving me a run for my money. If you're just joining us, Sean went out with a girl named Teresa, and he said they had a great time and everything else, but dinner went really fast, so he decided to stop by his grandparents' house because it was in the neighborhood. And then, while he was at the door, he remembered that he had told his grandparents a lie and said that he had a serious girlfriend, and then asked Teresa to play the role of his girlfriend, which she did. But as soon as the date was over, she was obviously very upset about that and hasn't talked to him since. So,
Sean, you say that you just remembered about that big lie you told your grandparents while you're standing on the doorstep, but I even have a hard time believing you. It does feel like it was a whole setup, the entire date, just so that you could fulfill this thing with your grandparents.
No, I agree. It totally seems like that. But, like, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm a pathological liar, but, like, sometimes you have to tell your parents or your grandparents things, and it's hard to keep track because you don't want them to worry about you, you know?
Okay.
yeah, or just tell them the truth.
You
Or just tell them
lied
the
a
truth, and if
lot.
they don't like who you are, be like, screw you, I'm not talking to you. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I did.
No.
So
No,
anyway.
I can't do that to my grandparents.
Okay.
Yeah, be
so
nice.
you'll lie and pretend that you're somebody else. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not working out in your favor, but I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can help you out, okay?
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Teresa, please?
it's Teresa.
Teresa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. I'm guessing by the who you haven't listened to it.
No, I'm not familiar with it. I'm sorry, why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. And what that is where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So you went out on a date with a dude named Sean recently who listens to our show.
Oh, God. He emailed you?
Yes,
Yeah.
Sean emailed and told us all about your date, even the fact that he asked you to pretend to be his girlfriend for his grandparents.
Oh, he told you that?
Yes,
Okay.
he did. He admitted it, and he admits that that was a big failure, and he knows that that's why you're not talking to him, and he was hoping that he could maybe explain himself a little bit more.
I don't know that I want to talk to him. I mean, he's a pretty dishonest guy, obviously, if you know the story, so I don't really know what there is to talk about.
It was an accident,
Well,
though.
it wasn't an accident, but
An
he
accident?
did. Yeah, that's
What
kind
he
of.
said?
No, I mean, he said that you went along with the story and pretended to be his girlfriend while you were at the grandparents, and then as soon as you left, you like went just cold on him.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I mean, I don't know what else someone would expect if they're going to do something like that. I mean,
Why did you go along with it if you...
I was under the impression when we left the restaurant that we were just going to like pop in and say hi to them like really quick. And he dropped this bombshell on me about this lie that he's told him, and like the minute we're at the door, so it's a super awkward situation. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Like, are you going to blow him up right there in front of his grandparents, and now it's even more awkward than just suffering through it?
By nature, I'm a really honest person. So, I mean, it was one of the worst things about it to me was just the ease with which he lied to these people who love him. And not only that he could do it, that he wanted someone he just met to participate in that lie with no account for my feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty heavy observation that you just made right there.
So, I mean, I just didn't have a good sense about him as a person at all. Like, as soon as that happened, I was like,
Right.
that's terrible.
He admits that he screwed up, and he knows that that's why you don't want to talk to him again, but he was hoping that, we could get you on the phone and maybe explain things a little better.
I don't know that that's necessary. I mean, it was a really frustrating date, and it was disappointing, but I got to tell you, like, it's actually, in the end, it was one of the best things that's happened to me in a long time. I'm actually not sorry that it happened because a really good thing has come out of it. So
You decided to just stop dating in general because everybody lies?
She's like, I'm a monk now.
Yeah, so you've given up dating.
No, actually what happened is, like, after it went down, I felt guilty about it for days. And I knew when I was sitting there with these two just lovely people that he's introducing me to that I'm not being myself. I'm looking them in the eye and lying to them and making something up, and it weighed on me. It weighed on my conscience. So I went back to his grandparents' house a few days later, and I told them.
What?
I was like, what happened? Of course.
Oh.
Oh, you told him that you were pretending to be his girlfriend.
I did. I came totally clean, and I was like, listen, if you're upset with me, I completely understand, but it bothered me to know that these two people with such generous hearts who, like, welcomed me in, that I was basically...
How do you know that they have such generous hearts and everything else? I mean, their grandson is a liar. And, it tends to run in the family.
Yeah, who do you think
So maybe they're just as big of a liar. Age doesn't have anything to do with the truth.
No. You know what? I don't know why that particular apple fell so far from the tree, but I have to tell you, like, they were so kind and understanding. They let me hang out. We chatted for hours. They've got this beautiful love story. They met in Europe when they were like 15 and escaped the war. I mean, these are people who have, like, they get what's important in life. They get love and trust.
You know more about his grandparents than he knows about his grandparents.
I actually, I don't have grandparents of my own, so I've kind of adopted them. I mean, that's something I'd always wanted in my life, and so I've been visiting them like every 3 or 4 days.
No
Oh my gosh,
way.
you've been there a lot.
You're hanging out with his grandparents?
That's so cute.
That's weird, though.
You guys, if you met them, you would completely understand why. And I told them I wasn't with him, and they were like, don't worry, he doesn't visit us that much anyway.
This is even better.
I'd be very interested to hear that, Teresa.
Who?
Well, Sean, of course.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Good luck. I mean, no, I'm not talking to him, so
Well,
it doesn't matter.
You kind of just told him, though, because he is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
I bet he wants his grandparents
Yeah.
back.
What?
Sean, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Are you kidding me?
Right?
No, I'm not kidding you. They've told me, like, how little they've seen and heard from you, and you lie to them.
Oh.
You're a
First of
crappy
all,
grandson. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, my God.
Teresa, that's not true. Not including Christmas. I've seen them at least like 2 or 3 times this year.
Wow.
That doesn't include Christmas.
I've seen them 4 times this week, you tool.
Oh, dang.
That's
I'm more of a
weird.
granddaughter to them than you are a grandson. Like, I mean, you lied to them. They said to me, they're like, yeah, we don't trust him. He's lied to us about things before, like your grades and stuff when you were in college, and then they found out later about things. They're on to you.
You need to stop talking. I need to get a word in here, please.
So you can tell me more lies? You want me to be quiet so you can lie?
Oh, my God. Just, shut up for a second. Because, first of all, I can't believe you're seeing my grandparents behind my back. That is messed up. Like, what?
Sean, have you not talked to your grandparents since you guys went on that date?
No, I haven't, but I don't think that matters. I will talk to them
Oh, my
now.
God. It's been a month.
You don't tell me when I talk to my grandparents or I visit them. I am a grown man. I'll do it when I want to do it. You guys,
You know what? Your grandparents want you to grow up and settle down. Like they said to me, they hope. I mean, you're not going to settle down with me. They think I'm too good for you. Okay, so that's not going to happen. But they want you to meet someone nice. But they're like, he does need to meet someone at his maturity level.
My maturity level. Okay, I'll get right on that.
Sean, I mean, it sounds like they had already found out that you lied to him in the past. It doesn't sound like that was really news to them. I feel like you thought you were getting away with stuff that you weren't.
What, are you guys on her side now, too? Everyone tells their grandparents little white lies.
What?
It makes them happy. I don't want them to worry about me.
You're not making them happy. You're disappointing them all the time.
Aww.
That is not true. You know what? I forbid you from seeing them. I forbid
me to see them. They're my friend, and you can't tell me who to be friends with, and you can't tell them who to be friends with, okay? That is up to Mort and Nancy, who they want to hang out with.
Mort and Nancy.
Oh, sweeter Mort and Nancy.
Don't you dare call Nana and Pop Up by their first names. You are not their friend.
You know what? You better watch that will, okay? Because let's see who's going to inherit it.
Man, Sean, it sounds like you made a big mistake trying to get Teresa to play this game. She's taking over your family, actually.
Have you, brainwashed them? Are you, just taking advantage of two poor little old people who escaped the war? I mean, I swear. It sounds to me like you're just taking advantage of two old people for your own personal fulfillment.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, it's pretty emotionally fulfilling to them. They like being visited, okay? They like when people come and treat them like their family and that they matter and they're not just like people who should be put out to pasture because they're old and you're not interested.
Wow. Sean, I don't know if you want to argue with her anymore.
Yeah, she's intense.
She's winning.
Teresa, would you like to go out with Sean again on a second date? We'll pay for it. I mean, I don't even know if Sean wants to go out at this point, but I don't know of a way to wrap it up. Teresa, would you like to go out with Sean?
I would love it if you would pay Sean to take his grandparents out for a nice dinner somewhere.
That's a really nice thought. I would love that.
Because that would mean a lot to them.
Hey, Sean.
Oh, Sean.
What? What do you want?
I like Teresa's idea, but instead, I'm going to pay for Teresa to go out with your grandparents because I think she's more important to them at this point. Sean?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Congratulations, Teresa.
I would be delighted, and Mort and Nancy would be delighted. Sean
Stop using their first name.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
One of the greatest moments in life is after you hook up with someone and then end up running into them somewhere else.
Oh, it's
Isn't it?
so awkward.
No.
It's kind of fun, though. A little bit?
No, not at all.
It's happened to me quite a bit with this one girl that I keep running into, and she's always with her boyfriend when I run into him, and I'm like, yes, it's lovely. That's kind of what happened with our second dater today, Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. The email that you sent in to us said that you hooked up with a guy named Nathan, then saw him for a second time, and now he won't call you back, right?
Yeah.
Explain what happened.
We were partying in Belltown. It was really late at night. And a bunch of my friends were there and a bunch of his friends were there. We're kind of hanging out. And he's super funny. And he has kind of crazy eyes. A little bit funny and crazy.
That's a good quality? I'm confused for a second.
Yeah, like a stalker?
No, you know how certain guys have buggy, crazy eyes that are sort of they zone in on you, and when they tell a joke, it's super funny because their eyes get really big.
Those people are usually on television on the 5 o'clock news.
Yeah.
So what happened? You met this dude with the crazy eyes at a bar. It's late in Belltown. Then what?
I went back to his place. We hooked up, and I had to run off in the morning, so I just left my number.
Okay.
And I took off.
All right.
And a couple days later, he texted me and asked me if I wanted to meet up for coffee.
Did you guys actually meet?
Yeah, we actually did meet up.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that was a little weird about it is that when I first walked up to him, he said, "Can I help you?"
Did it seem like he didn't recognize you?
Kind of, but he's funny, so I kind of thought that it was all part of his funny personality.
Okay.
I can see, though, sometimes when I see people in a different place and I actually met them, it takes me a second to oh my gosh, it's you. Even if it's someone who's my dearest friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or it sounds like this guy has Jose humor, where he's
Right.
oh, really funny joke that I'm doing.
What were you? I don't remember.
So after you did that, did you guys have coffee and sit for a little while? What happened?
The weird thing was we had coffee for 5 minutes, and he gets this text message and says, I have to go. My roommate's locked out of the house. And then he, took off, kind of without any further conversation about it.
Was it just pretty quick? Like he just bolted?
Yeah, and he kind of was like, oh, man. He acted like, oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
But I'm a little suspicious that he ditched me.
So that's the last you've heard from him, is when he got the text message and he left.
Yeah.
How many times have you tried to reach out to him?
I've got pride. I texted him once and said, hey, hope it all worked out with your roommate and you're not both locked out. It's whatever. And never heard back from him.
A lot of people will be judgy and say, well, it's because you gave it up on the first night, but he actually took her out to coffee. I'm just confused why he would ditch at that point. Why would he even contact her again for coffee?
If he was, I'm just going to say it. If he was drunk the night when they hooked up, he may not have remembered exactly what she looked like.
She may not be to the caliber he remembered.
Yeah. That's a possibility, Jocelyn.
How dare you?
I'm
I'm
preparing you for the worst, okay? It's probably not that. I'm just saying that could be a possibility. It's happened with me in the past, all right? Probably on both ways. There's probably been girls that have hooked up with me and then saw me the next day and were like, oh, gross. So, that's just what happens when you drink, okay? All right, we're going to call him in 3.5 minutes, all right?
Okay.
All right. Hang on. We'll play a song, come right back, call him and get your second date update.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We'll call the person that didn't call you back, just like Jocelyn is about to. Jocelyn, you ready to give Nathan a call?
I'm ready.
For people who are just tuning in, Jocelyn hooked up with Nathan, left the next morning, gave him her phone number. They met up for coffee for a second. He acted like he didn't remember her. Then he claimed to have gotten a text message from a friend and left after 5 minutes.
Whew, that was a good summary. I feel like I'm in a soap opera.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah. I'm out of breath now.
You got a little mad at Jubal when he inferred that maybe the guy didn't like the way you looked anymore. Are you open to criticism? Because that could be what you're going to get.
I looked cuter than he did, I'm just saying.
Okay, I like that. Okay. I like that. Keep that with you. Keep that with you.
That's the good attitude to have, all right? All right, I'm going to call him right now, okay?
Hello?
I was looking for Nathan.
Yeah, this is Nathan. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Not much, just calling to check on things, see how life is. All that kind of good stuff. You doing all right?
Yeah, did I win something or what's going on?
No. I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with someone and end up blowing them off, they email us to call you and ask why. Somebody emailed us about you the other day.
For real? Who emailed you about me?
I don't even know if it was necessarily a date, but it's a girl that you hooked up with, and then you met her for coffee a couple days later and kind of bounced out after a few minutes, said you got a text message from a friend.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. This was a week ago?
Yeah.
I don't want to brag, but I hooked up with a number of women, and I hooked up with a few different girls that night.
What?
And I thought this girl was somebody else.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh, man. You hooked up with a couple chicks the same night, Nathan?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I don't even really do that much, but it was...
That much?
Yeah.
Nice.
One, you can't tell, but I'm high-fiving you through the phone right now.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So that's why you left when you met with her, because she wasn't the girl you thought.
She came up to me in the coffee shop, and to be perfectly honest, I didn't even really recognize this girl at first, because she was kind of a butterface, and this girl was a sea donkey, man.
Oh, my gosh.
And then when it dawned on me, I just, made up that thing about the text, had to get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, can I break in here and butterface, dude?
Yes. Nathan, if you can't tell, Jocelyn is on the phone with us.
Jocelyn is on the phone right now?
Yeah, that would be the girl that you just called a sea donkey.
And a butterface.
Oh, my God, do not repeat those things.
Yeah, I heard the butterface comment, and man boobs is all I have to say to that. I have a really hard time believing that you hooked up with all these multiple beautiful women.
How do you feel about what he just said, though?
I just don't believe what he's saying. No.
You don't believe that he didn't recognize you, or you don't believe he hooked up with multiple women?
I do not believe that he hooked up with multiple women.
It is interesting because didn't you stay the night at his house?
Yes, I spent the night at his house. He's like totally full of it.
So, Nathan, were you hooking up with girls like in the bathroom at bars or just taking them back for a quickie at your place, or what was going on?
I've seen this other girl a couple times, and I actually went and hooked up with her at her place before I went out that night, for one. Then, I hooked up with another girl at the bar, and then I met this chick when I was pretty blackout.
Wow.
What a good night for you.
I'm telling you, it was a good night.
Is it really a good night? Because you're referring to one of your hookups as a butterface. Like, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Like,
He was blacked out. He doesn't remember it.
Nice, yeah.
To Jocelyn's credit, she has a nice body.
Oh, well, that's...
Thanks. I've probably got the herpes now. Thanks a lot.
Jocelyn, is regret finally setting in after your one-night stand with this dude?
I guess, once again, avoid the crazy eyes.
The crazy eyes didn't work out for you this time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jocelyn. I mean, that happens, though.
You sound resilient. I mean, that's a positive.
I mean, I'm not even having it with this guy. Like I said, man boobs. Hey, I'm not worried.
I don't think
like
he's
that.
too worried about it either. Nathan sounds like he's
that.
perfectly fine. Hey, at the end of these second date updates, we'll always ask if you guys would like to go out again for a second date. We will pay for it. Send you two lovebirds out again. What do you think? Nathan, would you like to go out on a second date with Jocelyn?
How much are you guys paying?
Oh, jeez. Nathan.
Jocelyn, any interest in going out with Nathan again?
I am not.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Yeah.
Nathan,
Yep.
thank you for your time, man. Appreciate you giving us an honest answer.
Thank you.
Congrats on hitting for the cycle. I think that's what it's called, right?
What does a cycle
It's a
mean?
baseball term.
It's a grand slam.
I don't know. It just means that he did 3 girls in one night, and I'm proud of him.
Oh, gosh. Guys.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yep.
No, don't appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Try to recap some of the weirdest dates we've heard from the second date update. A lot of guys try really hard on their first dates to come up with creative ideas and usually end up bad.
Too much, guys. Don't you know our standards are low?
We had the guy that did the K date.
Oh, yeah.
Both their names started with K, so they went to do everything was themed with Ks. I don't remember all that they
Didn't turn
did.
out well for him.
No, it did not. The Macklemore date, the guy that took her to the thrift shop and then to a bar and to listen to Macklemore and dance to it all night long. And that didn't turn out well for him either. This one is perhaps one of the strangest date ideas I've ever heard. Oh, no. Hunter is on the phone with us right now. How are you, Hunter?
Good.
Tell us about your date.
I mean, I didn't want to just do something stupid like dinner in the movie. I mean, I can do that.
Okay.
People do that all the time. I wanted to make it special. I wanted to make it memorable. So I came up with the idea, grocery store hopping date.
A grocery store. A grocery store hopping date. Yeah.
What does that mean?
And it was fantastic.
I'm picturing supermarket sweep right now. So can you actually explain it?
Basically, I took her on a kind of like a field trip between grocery stores.
So, Hunter, basically, did you just take her to run some errands with you? Like, I got to get some groceries. Later on, we're going to the laundromat. It's going to be fun.
It wasn't like that. It was like we started at Safeway, and we got like some cheese and crackers and like a little appetizer. We got some cheap beers. We took it to my car. We just kind of chilled out, drank the beers, had a little cheese and crackers.
In the car?
Do you at least have a nice car, or is she, sitting in like a Toyota Tercel, enjoying this beer?
I've got a truck. I laid down the back. We were able to lay down a blanket. We were able to eat the cheese and crackers. Then we drove to the Whole Foods. We had a nice dinner, like organic and everything,
I started out ripping on your date, and now I'm kind of like, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know why, but it sounds like it could be a good time.
Yeah, exactly. And she seemed like she was having a blast. Like, we went and got some great food at Whole Foods, and then we were like running around the store, getting as many samples as we could. She loved that. We were getting like brownies and stuff.
Another good reason to do this type of date, Hunter, is it's probably pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, except for going to Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Like, that'll cost you a lot. But
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I mean, you get all the same like high quality food, but you don't have to tip. At least that's what I was thinking.
Wow.
Kind of smart.
That's so romantic of you.
Yo, baby, I'm going to take you to Safeway. You can get all the top ramen you want.
10 for 10, girl.
I got my Safeway Club card. Discount.
Yeah, we go into the club. We go into the Safeway Club, girl.
No, but it was great. And she was laughing. We were running around. And then we drove the car after Whole Foods. We went to Albertsons, just got some mini donuts and stuff. And then we drove my truck out and just sat over a hill. And we were just looking out and eating our donuts. And it seemed great.
All right. And did anything weird happen? Did you make her angry?
Else weird?
Yeah, anything other than the date?
I didn't think so. I even kissed her after we ate the donuts, and then, said, I had a great time, took her home, and it seemed to go great.
Okay. Now, Hunter, I give you style points, points for originality, but I just want to... But I want to let you know there's sometimes a reason people haven't done things a lot of times before. Because they might be bad ideas.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if that's what she's thinking, but I think it's crazy because I thought we actually had a really good time. I don't know. If she's really holding it against me because she thought it was cheap or whatever, I mean, who really cares if you have a great time?
Yeah, seriously.
Have you guys been in contact at all since your date?
A couple days later, I waited a couple days because, of course, I wanted to give her like a second or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I texted her. I said, I had a great time with you the other night. I'd love to see you again. And a day later, she sends me this text, don't count on it.
Oh.
Whoa.
So you know
That's
that
harsh.
she's angry with you about something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have no idea what it could be because our date actually went really good.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Just hold on.
I want to be free. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Hunter, do you want to hear my theory on why your date went bad?
Yeah.
I think that you got a kiss at the end of your date, but it was a pity kiss.
A pity kiss?
I think
it didn't feel like a pity kiss.
I think she felt bad for you because she thought you were broke and didn't have a lot of money, and that's why you had to take her to grocery stores and
Whatever. I spent just as much as you'd spend on a normal date.
He doesn't even know what it is.
Probably more. The dude went to Whole Foods.
It's
Probably
true.
more.
Hunter is on the phone with us. If you just tuned in for the second date update, he took his date out on a grocery store hop. It's actually a creative idea. It's kind of a strange idea.
Hunter said he didn't want to go with dinner and a movie because it wasn't memorable. But sometimes bad things are memorable.
He took his first date to a couple of different grocery stores. They had like a first course at Safeway on the back of his truck, and then they went to Whole Foods, had their main course, and then went to an Albertsons for dessert, little donuts. And she kissed him at the end of the night. But when he tried to get a hold of her, she texted. What did her text say to you?
She said, don't count on it. Because I said, hope to see you soon. Hope to see you again soon. Had a good time.
All right. You ready to give her a call?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Aubrey there?
this is Aubrey.
Hey, Aubrey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Did I win something or something?
Nope, you didn't. I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
His name is Hunter.
Yeah, okay.
And the reason I'm calling you is because Hunter really enjoyed your time together. He would love to see you again. But apparently when he texted you asking if you would go out, you texted him back saying, don't count on it.
Right.
He emailed us because he was hoping we could help find out why. Can you tell us?
We went out on a date, which was, honestly, it was kind of unique and different. And at first I wasn't really sure what to make of it, but it started out really well.
So, Aubrey, you actually liked his little grocery store tour date.
Oh, yeah. So you know about it. Yeah.
He told us all about it. But why'd you text him that you're probably not going to see him again?
Something happened at the very end of the date that was entirely unacceptable to me and just sort of ruined everything.
Can you tell us what that is?
He was taking me back to my house, and we kissed. I don't know if he told you that. And then he said he had a gift for me, and he takes this mango out of one of the bags that he had in his car from one of the stores we'd been to, and he gives it to me, and he tells me that he stole it from me.
What?
He stole a mango for you?
Yeah, and like he was kind of proud. Like he said it like I was going to be impressed or touched in some way. And, like, I was stunned.
I shoplifted for you.
I committed crime.
So he stole an item from the grocery store and gave it to you and then bragged about it. And you're like, I don't want to go out with this dude ever again.
A piece of fruit. Yeah, a mango.
Aubrey, is there a small possibility you could have been joking?
He seemed really like this was a gesture. And he seemed really sincere, and I think that, I'm pretty sure my face was pretty shocked.
Really? You don't think he was joking? You think he actually stole the product from the grocery store?
I really don't think he was joking. Like, I obviously was only around him for a couple of hours, but it didn't seem like his type of humor to say something like that.
How about this? I got a good idea. How about we ask him? Because he's actually on the other line right now.
It was the mango? Are you serious?
Hunter, like, you stole property from a store and then
I stole
gave
a
it to me.
59-cent mango. It's a mango.
Yeah, it's a mango, but it's stolen property. You stole it, and then you gave it to me and made it my responsibility. And I had to drive. I drove all the way back to that store to pay for it.
What?
Did you really?
Oh my! Their property. It's a piece of fruit. It's a piece of earth, Aubrey.
You made her an accessory to the crime.
Piece of earth.
Did you or did you not pay for everything else that we ate that night?
Of course, I paid for everything else. Of course. Well,
okay, well
I did steal one banana at the beginning, but it was like
Are you
had
kidding
nothing
me?
to do with the
Hunter,
date.
did you just say that you also stole a banana?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God.
stole. I just took a snack at the beginning.
Are we talking to the great fruit thief of the Northwest? Like, are you just taking fruit from stores?
It's fruit. Have you ever seen the samples in the store? You know, you can taste the grape. You can have a banana. You can have a mango. It's just
No, you
fruit.
can't. No, you
Just
can't.
don't care. You're just taking
He
all their
thinks they're
products.
samples.
If you're buying like $60 worth of groceries, you can take a fruit or two.
No,
I like your
dude.
thinking. I
It's
like your
not a
thinking.
gift with purchase.
It's not a cherry, dude.
I like your thinking, Hunter. I think that's a great idea.
No, Jubal, that's not.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
You're welcome.
Payment's not optional.
So, Aubrey, you actually drove all the way back to the store and paid for the mango?
Yeah, because, I go to that store, and then I start thinking, and I'm like, what if they saw him take it, and they saw me with him? So I had to make up this story where I was like, I was in here earlier, and I took an extra one, and I looked at my receipt, and I guess I didn't pay for it. I'm really sorry. Like,
I picture Aubrey.
First of all, Aubrey, they don't care. First of all.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Here and there, I take a fruit if I'm shopping. But I don't always take it. And more than anything, I was just trying to show you that, we could be spontaneous, that, that
Next
that
up,
there was a
Aubrey.
spontaneous energy.
Aubrey, it starts at a mango, and then next up, let's go rob a bank. Why not?
Really, on a date,
No,
on a
like
first
that.
date, like, that's being spontaneous is breaking the law.
Yeah, well, okay,
Yeah.
so you break the law a little bit on your first date. It's exciting.
There's other ways to have an exciting date, Hunter, without the possibility of ending up in jail.
Oh, my God. You're going to end up in jail for stealing a mango. Anyways, I wasn't trying to... That wasn't my intention, all right? I was just trying to have fun with you.
Aubrey, would you be willing to go out with Hunter again on a second date? I will pay for it. He won't have to worry about him stealing anything. Maybe some silverware if I send you to a restaurant, but...
I don't believe that it's even about the money for him. I think he just enjoys the rush of breaking the law. So, no, I am sorry. I'm not putting myself in that position again.
Good for you, girl.
There you go.
Stand
hon.
up for your morals.
This is actually the first second date update that we've done where at the end of it, I feel like I should alert the authorities. Hunter, you're going down. I'm putting a call to my buddies at the precinct right now to let them know that I've caught the mango thief.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Now, everybody's heard of the 3-day rule, right? You go out with someone, wait a couple days before you call them or text them. Well, this guy is excellent at the 3-day rule. He's actually gone so hardcore with it, he's waiting 8 years to call somebody back after a date.
What?
There you go. That's the way to do it. That's the way to make them wonder if they're kind of into you or not. Wait almost a whole decade and then try to get them on the phone. Eric is on the phone with us. He sent us an email that he wants to try to get a hold of a girl that he went on a date with 8 years ago.
Whoa.
Wow.
Eric, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, yeah. A long 8 years, but
Yeah.
doing good.
Why are you wanting to do this right now? Your email was very confusing. Why are you trying to call a girl that you went out with 8 years ago?
Sometimes someone just kind of sticks with you. I haven't been like obsessing for 8 years, but I just keep wanting to know what would happen. It's like the door is still open a little bit, and I just want to see if it should just be closed or we should open it full on.
How is the door still open after 8 years? I mean, she could have like multiple kids. She couldn't even live it. Like, do you know this girl still?
She could be a man by now.
True.
She could have completely gone under a change and be a dude right now.
That's true.
Did you guys go out on more than one date? Did you date for a while?
No, we only went out once.
And the date was so special in your mind that you've been thinking about it for 8 years.
It was a great date. It was great.
What'd you guys do?
We were both at this concert, and we met there, and we were dancing along, singing along. I saw that we were both kind of mouthing the words to the same song, and
like everyone does at the concert.
How romantic!
I know, that sounds super romantic.
But we both were at the bar to get a drink, and just started talking a little bit, and before I knew it, neither of us were paying attention to the concert as much as just really talking and connecting, and kept hanging out even after the concert, and ended up kissing. It was just like a kind of fun, magical night.
Yeah, it's one of those experiences, I guess, where you look back and you're like, wow, man, that was really cool. She was awesome. It was a nice night.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But the thing
I've never had that before, but I've heard of people having those. So you spent 8 years. Why not get a hold of her sooner?
I got her number at the end of that night, and it was just like an unfortunate series of events. I wanted to call, but then I couldn't because I had to go down to California for a couple weeks. And so I when I got back, I called her and tried to tell her through a voicemail, like, hey, I wasn't trying to blow you off. I'd love to see you again. Sorry for the delay. And I just never heard from her again.
God, they had voicemail 8 years ago, huh?
Well, we still have voicemail now on our cell phones.
It's a joke.
So you think that you waited too long to call her and she was like, oh, screw it, this guy's not interested?
I guess. I don't know, but I was still excited at the prospect of meeting up.
Did you try to get a hold of her while you were in California?
No, I was down there because my brother was having some problems with the law, and I figured there's just a lot of questions for a first date.
You were busy taking care of some family business.
Right, yeah, exactly.
That would be awkward. Can you imagine?
Hey, hold on a second. My brother's being detained right now. But I want to let you know I really liked you a lot. Okay, so you waited till you got back to call her, and she never got back to you, and you're assuming that that's what it was, that you just waited too long.
I guess.
But it sounds to me like you guys didn't actually go on a date. You just made out at a concert.
That's why it was so special, though. We just met at the concert. Like, neither of us expected to meet anyone. We weren't looking to, we were there to enjoy the music, and then we really connected. And I don't know, I was just so excited to get to know her more.
Have you been able to find her on Facebook in the last 8 years?
No, I looked, but I don't know if I'm misspelling her last name at this point. It's been 8 years. She might just be private.
Yeah.
I have her number still, but I don't want to be the guy that's calling and calling after 8 years.
So have you been rehearsing what you want to say to this girl? Because you've had 8 years to think about it.
Honestly, I haven't. I just kind of want to know where she's at, and I mean, because she could be married, she could have kids. That's all a possibility, and I'm not thinking that if that's the case, anything would happen, but I just kind of want to know where she's at. And if she does happen to be single, then maybe we can go out and get drinks, get dinner.
What are you going to tell her? If I'm just imagining, if I had a guy call me after 8 years, I'd want to know a little bit about why it took him so long.
Yeah. I mean, after 8 years, I just have to know. Like I said, if that door is closed, I just want to know that it's closed.
Yeah.
I would love it if we could go out again, but I feel like I need some kind of closure with this.
There's probably no way it's not going to be awkward, but it could be flattering. It could be flattering that she's been on your mind for 8 years. She could be like, oh, that's so sweet.
Or it could be super creepy to her.
Yeah, either one. It could go either way. What's her name, by the way?
Her name is Rebecca.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call Rebecca, and get your second date update right after this, okay?
All right. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. 104.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Welcome back to today's second date update.
It's really
that I guarantee you will probably be one of the most beautiful love stories ever to grace those weird little ears of yours. Eric is on the phone with us right now, and Eric has been burning with a fire deep inside of him for 8 long years.
Don't let that flame go out, Eric.
Wondering what happened to Rebecca, the love of his life, who he met one night at a concert.
Oh, the crescendo.
Their eyes locked as they sang along to the lyrics. They shared a beer and great conversation, and even ended the evening with the most beautiful kiss the world has ever seen.
Fireworks.
And he called her and received no call back, and now 8 years later, Eric is left stunned, wondering what happened to his princess that night, and will she be his once again?
That was good.
Eric, does that really kind of recap what we just talked about?
Yeah, basically.
If you're just tuning in, Eric wants to do a second date update with a girl that he met 8 years ago. He actually went to California for a little while after they met, didn't call her until he got back, and he never received a call back from her. He thinks maybe he waited too long. Before I call her, it's been 8 years, so there's a high chance that she doesn't remember who you are, because you guys only met for one evening. Do you have a scar on your face? Or like, are you missing an arm? Something that would maybe help jog her memory.
As far as things to jog her memory, the concert was a Flaming Lips concert.
Okay.
Oh.
It was like during the summer, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Even the details of the concert are fuzzy for you. All right, so it was a Flaming Lips concert in the summer 8 years ago that you met her.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial the phone right now so we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. You ready?
Sounds good.
Here we go, man.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Rebecca, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. Sorry, is this a telemarketer?
No.
I wish you were a
It's
telemarketer.
It's a radio program, radio show, morning radio show.
Oh, how'd you get my number?
I'll tell you that in just a second. But do you have a few minutes to speak with us?
Maybe if I know what this is about.
Well, we recently got an email to our show from somebody who wanted to reconnect with you.
Okay.
So weird,
This
right?
is going to be, I'm going to just tell you right now, Rebecca, this is going to be a very weird phone call.
It's going to get weirder.
Okay.
It's not bad.
But hang in there because it is not bad.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not bad, you said?
This is not bad at all. Okay.
But it's weird.
But it's weird. You met a guy 8 years ago named Eric at a Flaming Lips concert in the summer, I believe. And Eric emailed us because he wanted to see if we could get a hold of you to ask you out on another date.
What?
Yeah, I know it is as weird as it sounds. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. What that is if you go out on a date with someone and then you blow them off, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why. You met this...
You 8 years ago?
Yes. Apparently you met this dude at a concert 8 years ago. You guys hung out, even kissed at the end of the night.
Oh, my God.
I know.
That's a really long time ago.
It is a really long time
you
ago.
made quite the impression.
Do you remember going to a Flaming Lips concert 8 years ago?
I don't know. I mean, that sounds like something I would have done. I mean, I went to a lot of concerts. I partied a lot.
So you made out with a lot of
All
guys
right.
at a lot of different shows is what you're saying.
Yeah, I went to a lot of different shows and concerts, and I drank a lot, so I probably don't have the best memory for that.
Well, I'll tell you, at least according to this guy, you were at a Flaming Lips concert 8 years ago. You guys hung out at the bar, drank a little bit, even kissed to end the night. You gave him your phone number, said, call me later. He took a few weeks to call you because he was down in California doing some stuff. He says he called you when he came back, and he has not heard a thing from you since. And you've been on his mind for 8 years.
Like, he's been thinking about me constantly for 8 years.
He doesn't say constantly, though. He says that he's just like, you'll pop into his mind from time to time. And he's like, I wonder what happened to that girl, and I would love to see her again.
Oh. I mean, that sounds really sweet. I'm trying to remember, but nothing's really coming to mind right now.
Yeah, it was 8 years ago. Rebecca, I can let you talk to him if you want.
Like, call him up?
No, like he's on the other line listening right now. Eric, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Well, say hi, Eric. It's been 8 years. Say something.
Hey, how's it going? Still like the Flaming Lips?
Still like...
So awkward.
Hey, you said your name was Eric?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Hi.
You don't remember me at all?
I'm really
Not even a
sorry. I'm trying to jog my memory here, but
We were at the Flaming Lips concert, and we were singing along. We got a beer together. We ended up kissing. You gave me your number. Brown hair.
Brown hair. That's it, Eric? Like, any more descriptors?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept hanging out after the concert. We laughed a lot. You gave me your number.
I mean, I gave a lot of people my number. It's been 8 years. There's been a lot of guys.
Did that come out wrong?
Rebecca, do you mean that how it sounds?
I mean, no. I mean, like, I've met a lot of guys. I've gone out on a lot of dates.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been 8 years. Eric, I don't think was expecting you to stay celibate and wait for him all 8 years.
Oh, wait. Did you have a motorcycle?
No.
Damn, I thought we were going to get somewhere.
Dang it. It's a brown-haired motorcycle.
Just a guy with brown hair with a beard. No motorcycle. Is anything jogging your memory at all, Rebecca?
Honestly, I'm really sorry, but nothing's really coming to me.
I'm surprised you don't remember anything. We talked for hours. We really connected. It was special.
Do you remember what we talked about?
The Flaming Lips.
The concert we were at.
I might have been pretty drunk at that point. I usually got pretty wasted at concerts.
Yeah.
So I'm really sorry. I mean, you seem really sweet, and it sucks that I can't remember anything.
Hey, Rebecca, what have you been up to these past 8 years? You single now? You got a husband, wife?
Yeah, I'm single.
Awesome.
I mean, I guess in the past 8 years a lot has happened, but I'm single now.
Well, then I need to ask you if you'll go on a second date with Eric. Eric, would you like to go out with Rebecca again?
Absolutely, yeah.
Rebecca will pay for a second date if you'll go out with him again.
Oh, do it. He sounds so sweet.
He's a stranger.
Oh, who cares?
He's not a stranger.
That's what dating is. You go out with strangers. It's just part of the game.
He's an old friend from 8 years ago that she doesn't remember at all. But who knows? Why not give it a shot, Rebecca?
You know what? You seem really sweet and cute. Sure. As soon as I find a sitter, I'd love to go out with you.
What?
As soon as you find a sitter?
Yeah, I have a couple kids.
It's been 8 years.
I guess it has been a while.
I mean...
Well, I guess I should ask again. Eric, do you want to go out with Rebecca still?
Oh.
You better say yes, Eric, else you're going to look like the biggest douche ever.
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
That does not sound like
Awesome. Well, successful second date.
You didn't say yes just because you're on the radio, right?
No. No.
You can hear it.
Yeah, Eric, if you've been thinking about her
gosh.
for this long, who cares if she's got like 8 kids?
One per year.
I'll go out with her. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right.
I don't know what to believe.
Well, we'll send you guys out on a second date. Rebecca, thank you for your time.
Thanks. I look forward to meeting you again, Eric.
Awesome. And we don't really have many details about that night. Both of them, it's kind of cloudy for both of them. So who knows? Maybe he could be the father of one of those kids.
No. That did not happen.
The girl on the phone for a second date update today thinks she might not be getting a call back because she was too prepared for her date.
Too prepared?
Yeah. She took along something in her purse that she figured could help them both out, and apparently she feels like the guy got a little shocked when he saw it.
Whoa, I don't know what it is, but my mind is going to places that are not very clean.
We'll find out what it is in just a second, but she's on the phone right now. Samantha, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, you sound really pissed almost right now, Samantha.
No, dude, you guys just made that sound like, oh, what has she got in her purse?
Yeah,
like,
well,
it's a normal thing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Maybe you're going to think twice now before you put things like that in your purse before a date, right?
Could I put it in perspective? Like, could I tell you what happened?
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Okay, first tell us how you met the guy you want to call today.
Yeah, so his name's Charlie, and we were set up on a blind date by mutual friends.
Oh, and was it like blind where you hadn't even like stalked him on Facebook or Instagram or anything?
Well, I didn't know his last name, so I couldn't do my due diligence.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
But you did look at like every Charlie in like a 50-mile
Dude, I looked at
radius.
so many Charlies. I was hoping our mutual friends. I'm like, who's the Charlie? I was like, geez.
And how was the date with Charlie? What'd you guys do?
We went to this bar that was kind of in between us because we both live a bit of a distance from each other. So we met in the middle at this bar.
And were you nervous going into this, or did you feel pretty cool?
Yeah, it was my first blind date. So
Okay.
I was like, oh, I don't know. And I haven't been able to snoop him. And I was like, oh, what if I can't hide that I'm not attracted to him? Like, you know, all these thoughts, you know.
So were you relieved when you got to the restaurant, or how'd you feel?
He's very cute.
Okay.
Very cute. He's like the definition of my type. He's tall, he's got dark hair and green eyes and like these thick eyebrows that kind of come up to a point that I like on guys.
I'm like picturing Dracula, what you just described, but
No, but I'd give him a shot, you know, at this point.
All right. So you were pleasantly surprised with Charlie. Tell us about your date.
So we sat at the bar, we're chatting, we're laughing, the conversation is flowing easy. And he said I can't remember what it was, because this is like on our second drink. He said something super funny, and I was like, all right, cheers to that. And then we clinked, and I was like, hold on, to commemorate this moment, can I get a picture? Because what he said was just, it was like a perfect moment on a date.
Hold on, though. You stopped in the middle of laughing at somebody's joke to take a picture?
Yeah.
No, the laughter had ended, and it was like, I think I did it at the right moment, you know? So that's when I reached in my purse, and I grabbed my selfie stick, and you know, after he said yeah.
Wait, what did you just say?
Hold on.
I said I grabbed my selfie stick out of my purse.
You brought a selfie stick with you on a first date?
Well, it's always in my purse.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you have to like attach your camera to it and then pull it out. I mean, this isn't.
Oh, come on, you're making it sound like it's like hard labor. You just pop it in and hold it out.
Okay, I would be off put if I was on a date with you.
Dude, it's so normal.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it is. It is. It really is.
I just feel like that's a lot for a first date to put a first date picture up on Instagram.
Look, it's obvious you haven't dated in like a long time. But people do it all the time. Or maybe this is like a generation gap where you guys...
Oh my God, I am not that old, all right? Listen,
All right.
I am married. I will say married, but I'm not that old.
Okay. So you ended up taking a picture with your selfie stick. You said in your email you thought that might be one of the reasons he's not calling you back.
That's the only thing that stands out in the date, because like after that, a group of his friends were also just happened to be at the same bar, and they came over and they said hello, and he introduced me, and they invited him to... they were going to some other place, and he was just like, yeah. And so we closed out and walked outside. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. The moon was huge. It was bright. It was creating this like beautiful blue backlight. I didn't take a picture.
Okay, I thought that's what we were working up to, and I'm like, all right.
No. But it was just really romantic and just sort of magical outside. And so, you know, we went out to get some air, and I pointed it out. I was like, wow, look at the moon. It's gorgeous. Like, this is so romantic. It was a perfect moment for a first kiss.
And?
That's what I'm thinking.
And?
and I don't think he picked up on the moment.
Did he just stand there and go, yeah, it is gorgeous?
That's exactly what he did. That is exactly what he did. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe he's a little socially awkward. So I started like slowly leaning in.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you doing?
Oh, you got shot down.
Oh, no.
Dude, so I got shy, and I was like, you have something on your shirt. I was just going to get it off.
I would say smooth recovery.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly, because he was like, really? Because I thought you were trying to kiss me, and that would be weird.
Shut up! He said that? He said, and that would be weird.
Whoa.
And that would be weird. And I was like, no, I wasn't trying to kiss you. Like,
You're like,
What are you
gross,
talking about, you
that's
pervert? You're out here
disgusting.
trying to kiss me or something? Are you dropping hints?
and he's like, because I just met you. You know, and I was like, of course, yeah, I just met you, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I like her.
So that's an awkward end to the date then. Was that like the last little bit of...
So that felt awkward, but like the conversation was so free-flowing and it was so easy and light and fun, and that's why I'm kind of disappointed he didn't call me afterwards.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I could see that. I mean, selfie stick aside, it sounds like a great evening.
Yeah.
Like, how can a selfie stick, something so simple, be a deal breaker?
I wouldn't think that would ruin things for you, but maybe the awkward kiss moment could have.
Well, he doesn't know that I was going in for a kiss. I played it off pretty well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Samantha is on the phone, and she wants to call a guy named Charlie. They were set up by friends. They went out to a bar, had a fun time. She thinks that he might have thought the selfie stick she brought along was awkward to take pictures with. And then at the end of the date, there was another awkward moment when they walked outside and saw the moon, and she looked up at it and was thinking, this is so romantic. I know that he's just going to lean over right now and we're going to make eye contact and we're going to share a beautiful kiss. And then in his head, it was just, that is a nice moon up there. That sure does look good. It'd be really cool if you would kiss someone in front of that moon, but too bad I don't got nobody to kiss. So it was definitely mixed signals. He wasn't getting the right signals from her. She tried to lean over for a kiss, and he was like, whoa, what are you doing? And she had to play it off like she was getting something off of his shirt. So they parted ways, and she hasn't heard from him since. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out why.
Jubal, I need you to not bring up that I tried to kiss him, please.
Oh, you don't want that information out there.
No, dude, you guys are killing it. I got away with it. Why are you?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you said that you played it off fine, and you said that he had no idea, so I won't bring that up. I won't say, hey, did you notice that she was trying to kiss you when you shut her down accidentally?
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'll dial his phone number right now, okay? Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Charlie, please?
This is he.
Hey, Charlie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What? I'm sorry. What's Brooke and Jubal in the morning? What can I do for you?
It's a radio show, a morning radio show.
A morning radio show. And what does it have to do with me?
Well, I'm calling you today because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
An email from a listener about me.
Yes.
Why?
Because they recently went out on a date with you and they thought you were awesome, but now you're not calling them back.
Okay, so...
I know, it's weird.
So what
I'll explain it to you, Charlie. I'll explain it to you. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. So you went out with a girl named Samantha the other day.
Isn't not returning the call enough?
Well, apparently, I mean, it's enough to let them know you're not interested, but they want to know why.
Wow. Yeah, I don't really know if I want to talk about it. I don't know if it would be fair to Samantha. I don't know.
Well, if you're thinking about it being fair to her, she is the one who wanted us to do this phone call, and she also said that she's willing to hear whatever the reason is.
I mean, she told us that she thought you guys got along great and that you had good chemistry.
Oh, good chemistry. She said that as well.
Well,
Good
not
chemistry.
okay. Listen, she didn't say that specifically. That's how I interpreted what she said about the date. Like that you laughed. It was easy. There was
yes,
even.
it was easy to laugh. Yes.
Whoa.
Wait, did you mean that? Like, did you just insult? Was that an insult?
No, listen. All right, look, I am. Oh, this is difficult. I'm not a jerk. I enjoyed meeting Samantha. It's just obvious to me that she has some drama going on in her life, and I don't want to be involved in it.
Why is it obvious?
I don't know what she told you.
Well, she said that you guys got set up through friends, went to a bar, took a picture there, and then hung out for a little while, and that was about it.
Took a picture there. Okay, yeah. It was more than a picture. It was like a production shoot. She breaks out a selfie stick, has to take a number of different pictures till she finds the right one, then spends more time putting effects and filters on it and whatnot. I was willing to be like, all right, no, whatever, no big deal. But then I get home, and on Instagram, she's got somebody else tagged, and the quote is what freaked me out. She's like, I want to get specifically. Hold on. She says, "Sorry, Jake. Looks like I've moved on."
Nuh-uh. What? You were part of a revenge picture?
Oh.
I guess so. I don't know what is going on, but there's some kind of drama there, and I don't want to be involved in it.
She did not tell us that. She made it sound so innocent, like she was just capturing the moment, and it was no big deal.
I don't want to be involved in any of her drama. I've had that stuff in the past, and I am not ready to deal with it. I don't want it.
Wow.
Dude,
Okay, well, you're probably going to really like the fact that she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. Not dramatic at all. So, Samantha.
What are you talking about? She's on the phone?
Yes, she's listening right now. Samantha?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, my God.
So first, Charlie, let me just say that there's absolutely no drama at all to be worried about. And just to explain that post, I recently got out of a relationship, and my ex had done that to me a few weeks ago. And
sounds drama-free.
Well,
right?
and so I did it back. But what the point is we both shot our shots off the mast at each other, and it's over.
Oh, sure.
All right.
If I could, and listen, Samantha, I really enjoyed your company, and as I said before, I knew you were there. Absolutely beautiful girl, but I felt like I had been cast in this role of your boyfriend, and you were shooting like you were just looking for somebody to stand next to you in the Instagram shot.
I know. I'm sorry that it came off that way, and I made you feel that way, or any of that. I could not be more sorry. But the truth is I really do like you, like quite a lot, and that isn't normally me. It was emotional and sort of just overly excited when I had finally met you and you were you. So I'm hoping that this doesn't kill things.
Oh, wow. Well, that's really nice of you to say, Sam. But I was just kind of like, what the hell is going on here?
I get it.
Yeah, no, but like really, Sam, like what were you thinking when you posted it? Were you thinking about how you liked him, or were you just thinking about getting back at your ex?
Honestly, I was like 2 drinks in, rounding the third, and having fun, and I don't know what made me think this is a good time to do this, or that I should at all.
Right, because I mean, I think what you said is really nice, but it is a red flag if you're on a date with somebody and you're 2 drinks in and the first thought is your ex, right?
Yeah. Right.
Well, no, okay, just in my defense, the first thought wasn't my ex. The first thought was, what he said was super funny, and I want to remember this moment. And I took the picture, but then when I started running it to the filters and saw how good it turned out.
Okay.
Then you thought revenge.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that. I mean, I've been there. I understand.
It's a good pick.
But you got to understand that comes off as a little crazy, right, Charlie?
Totally crazy, and it just seems like she's got this thing where she's got to let everybody know, including Jake, that she's going out with somebody else. I don't need this, man. I don't need Jake all of a sudden contacting. Who knows? I don't know how things ended, but all of a sudden I go home. Here I am on her Instagram with a quote that says, "Sorry, Jake, looks like I've moved on."
Well, I will say, Charlie, you should be flattered, though, because no girl would post that if you were ugly. You're obviously an upgrade from Jake, because that is the only reason she would text and tag Jake in that.
The picture really did come out really great in spite of it all. And I know it was stupid of me to write that caption. And I really hope that I'm not entirely judged by one stupid, buzzed, bad caption.
Well,
you know?
Let's find out. Charlie, would you like to go out with Samantha on another date? We will pay for it. Will you go out with her again?
Can it be social media free?
Oh.
Of course. Yeah.
Of course?
Yeah,
Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I trust you.
Well, give me a chance to build back the trust.
I think you can actually trust her, because if she was going to call us and put all this on the air, and if her ex heard, she looks pretty pathetic right now. So she's just risking a lot for this date, I'm saying.
Thank you.
What do you think, Charlie?
You know what? I think it's worth one more date. Let's do it.
Oh, cool.
So that's sweet. All right. Well, congratulations, you two. And hey, Samantha, on this date, if you actually do try to lean in for a kiss, it might actually happen.
Jubal, you weren't supposed to say anything.
Say what? I just thought maybe you guys could share a kiss.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in, it's 78592. It says anybody that posts a "I'm so over you" picture on Instagram or any social media is proof that they're not over anything.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed today's second date update, Samantha wanted to call a dude named Charlie. They went out on a date. She had a great time. Was wondering why he wasn't calling back. Well, on that date, they took a picture, and later on, he went home and saw it on Instagram. He was tagged in it, but so was her ex-boyfriend, saying, "Look at me, I'm moving on." And he didn't want to go out with her again because he's like, okay, that's weird. I don't want to get wrapped up in all this drama.
But they worked it out, you know?
Yeah.
You know, kind of.
He's probably still worried a little bit.
And like I said, he's hotter than the boyfriend, so he's got that going for him.
True, that was a good point.
You know, you're never going to post a picture with somebody uglier and say, "Hey, I moved on."
No, definitely not. At the end of it, they did agree to go out again, and she promised that she won't do that anymore, and she's over her boyfriend, so we'll see where they wind up. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Let's play a game of good idea, bad idea.
I love this game.
Good idea, bad idea. Going out to get drinks and hanging out for a little while on a first date.
Good idea.
Good idea? Getting tattoos with someone on a first date.
Bad.
No. Bad idea.
Beyond bad idea.
That's what Kara did for her first date, and now the guy is not calling her back. Kara, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for your email. Appreciate you wanting to do a second date update with us. Why don't you tell everybody what you did on your first date?
I just have to say, first, I'm just a huge fan of your guys' show, especially Jubal. I'm like nervous right now.
Really?
Nervous?
Sweet. Don't be nervous.
Yeah.
I'll go
Okay.
easy. I'll go easy on you. So your email said that you actually got tattoos with the dude that you went out with, who you want us to call. Was this something that you had planned, or was it a spur of the moment thing?
We actually met, and we decided to go to a movie. And probably like 15, 20 minutes into the movie, we just looked at each other like, this is so terrible. Like, I don't want to waste 2 hours of my life.
Okay.
So we both just decided to, like, you know, ditch it. And his idea was just go to this dive bar on the corner and just get, like, drunk. And I was, like, totally into it.
Sounds like a great first date to me.
Yeah.
Carrie, you said you're a fan of me. I'm a fan of you now for liking to do that. So you guys, how did it go from you guys being at this bar to getting tattoos?
I mean, we started, you know, getting drunk and talking, and honestly, we had, like, a lot in common, like, very similar, like, backgrounds, and we had this idea. It was actually his idea first, and I agreed to it. He said that we should go get tattoos, and I was like, oh, my God, we should, but let's do it, like, separately, and then come back and meet and surprise each other. So that was my...
That's actually kind of fun. Are you tatted up, and is he tatted up?
I have one small one, but he has like a few, like one on his arm.
That's impressive.
Isn't that a pretty big decision
Yeah.
to make when it's only your second tattoo?
I mean, after a few shots of tequila, everything seems like a great idea.
Had you been?
It's true.
Had you been thinking about getting one for a while anyway?
No.
Oh God.
Oh no.
So you guys separated and went and got tattoos and then met back up, or did you go to the same shop together?
We went to different ones. I just like Ubered over there. He went. I didn't even know where he went actually. Then we both agreed to meet back, within the next hour or two. At it's the same bar.
So you had to get like a small tattoo.
Yeah, not anything crazy.
a whole back piece done.
Dragon.
So what did you guys end up getting?
On his calf, he had like a bow and arrow, just like a really thin black bow and arrow. It was really cool.
Weird. On his calf, a bow and arrow?
Really into archery?
It's it's love.
And-
you
Robin
guys.
Hood?
It's Cupid.
And you still want to call this guy, huh?
If you saw it, you would probably think it was cool.
No.
Flex the calf and shoots the bow.
Yeah.
What did you end up getting?
Okay, you can't think that I'm crazy. I just thought it would be cute to get Tim in all capital letters on my side of my hip.
Shut up.
So I just got like black letters, his name.
No, you didn't.
No.
I swear.
You were hammered.
Okay, now you're making me feel worse. Is that crazy?
Yes.
It's the
It
craziest
is.
thing I've ever heard, actually.
It is crazy to get somebody's name tattooed on you, even if you've been together for years. Yeah. I mean, you must have been really, really drunk.
I mean, I remember everything. Even right now, I'm looking at it. It's not huge.
So you did that, and you're saying you weren't super drunk.
I mean, in my clear head now, would I do it again? No, but at the time, it just felt right. We had a great time together.
What are you going to do about it? You have Tim tattooed on you now.
I can turn it into like a dolphin, maybe. I mean, if he doesn't call me back.
Yeah, you can get a cover-up. It's not like his name was super long, you know?
Only date Tims from here on out.
Yeah, that's you have two options: get a cover-up or just start dating only dudes named Tim. But Lydia is absolutely right. Now, if you would have showed me that, if I was on this date with you and you had Jubal tattooed on your hip or something, I would have ran out of there screaming.
Exactly.
Did he seem okay with that?
I mean, he laughed at it, but we were both kind of sobering up, and he just kind of got a little bit more quiet.
What did he say exactly?
He just said, "Oh my God, is that like I thought we were just getting something funny?" And I was like, "That is funny." So I mean, he just got kind of serious after that.
Yeah.
So you think you scared him off by getting his name tattooed on you on a first date?
Yes, but it's not my fault.
Yeah,
It's the tequila's fault. All right, Kara. Well, we'll play a song. Come back, call him, see if we can get him on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Hey, don't go get anybody else's name tattooed on you while you wait, all right?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Kara, I wanted to congratulate you before we make your phone call for your second date update.
Why?
You officially have the craziest second date update story we've heard so far. In all the second date updates we've done, you have the title of the craziest.
Oh my God, I'm so honored.
Don't be. That's not a gold medal you want to have.
Long story short for Kara, she went out with a dude. They got drunk, ended up getting tattoos at separate places. There was a fun little game they decided to play after drinking too much tequila. They'd get tattoos in separate places, meet up, and show each other what tattoo they got. She got his name tattooed on her. His name is Tim. Where is it on your body?
It's on my hip on the side.
So it says Tim on the side of
Maybe
your
you
hip.
can like change it to a saying, like don't be timid or
Or add an E to it,
Yeah.
you know, and then is precious after it. Time is
Yeah.
precious. That would be a perfect tattoo to have on your hip.
horrible.
Yeah, I don't regret it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like she regrets it. And I respect that.
Yeah,
hey, Kara,
exactly.
Kara, as a person who has a few terrible tattoos, I respect that, okay? I have a tramp stamp, and I'm proud of it. Not really, but I have one.
I know.
So.
You get it, right?
Yeah, I
You
get it. You know, at least you have the story to tell.
Oh,
That's
I
what I say
know.
with all my tattoos. At least I have a memory behind
It's
it.
funny, you can relate to her so
Yeah.
well.
I know.
with all your crappy tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kara, we're kind of kindred spirits here, okay?
Oh my God, I think so too.
Okay, well, I'm about to dial the phone number you gave us, see if we can get Tim on the phone and get your second date update. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Hi, can I speak to Tim, please?
Yeah, this is Tim.
Tim, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What?
I'm calling you because somebody requested a second date update with you. So you recently went on a date with somebody. They emailed us and said that they want to get a hold of you because you're not calling them back.
I went on a second date with somebody?
Well, you went on a first date with somebody, and I guarantee it's a very memorable first date because she has your name tattooed on her body. So crazy. Ring a bell?
So I went on a date with somebody recently?
Yeah.
How is this not clear to you? She has your name tattooed on her.
I'm kind of confused right now.
I am too.
Who said they were on a date with me? I don't know if you're doing it like a bit or not.
Do we have the right guy?
This is no bit. You don't remember going on a date with a girl, getting drunk, and getting tattoos? You have a bow and arrow on your calf?
What? No.
What do you mean, no?
Your name's Tim, right?
Yes.
Remember, and
Do you know a Kara?
What is going on?
You went out with a girl named Kara. You got drunk.
No, I'm dating a girl who's not named Kara. Have been for about a year and a half.
Did you?
Oh,
So you haven't. So you haven't gone on any dates.
Not with somebody named Kara.
I'm gonna read the phone number to you. Make sure I got the phone number right, and it's like not some weird fluke that I called the wrong Tim. Your number's 360-546.
That's my number. I am Tim.
All right, Tim. Please hold on the phone. Okay, don't hang up. I appreciate.
Okay.
Okay, hang on for a second. Kara,
Hi.
What the hell?
who's Tim?
Explain yourself.
Okay. Don't be mad. Is Tim on the phone right now?
Yeah, I'm here.
Tim, it's Kara. Martin's friend Kara.
What's going on here?
Please don't be mad. I'm kind of nervous now. I'm just going to say it.
Kara, did you use a second date update to try to ask Tim out and just found out that he has a girlfriend?
Oh, Kara.
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Tim, how well do you know Kara?
Not too well. I remember meeting her.
This is
That's
confusing.
it?
Yeah.
Kara, why did you want to call Tim?
Tim, I did use you. I'll make it up to you. I'm sorry. I had this whole plan kind of to just get on the phone with you guys and get in touch with Jubal. And now I feel really embarrassed saying it out loud, but I've tried so many different ways to try to get a hold of you, Jubal. I mean, I've come there, I've called, and no one will ever, put me through to you. And I was, saw the second date thing, so I emailed, and, I thought, it would be, kind of a grand gesture that you would think was funny because I emailed and made up the story, and I know you have tattoos,
Wait.
and I just thought...
So you made up the tattoo story to just get on the air and say hi?
Well, no...
Hey, Kara, first of all, I respect lying. I do. But why do that? I mean, what are you hoping to accomplish here?
I mean, I am hoping to accomplish the second date, but in this case, it would be a first date of, you and me.
Oh, come on, Kara. You're asking Jubal out right now.
What?
I know that you're kind of a crazy guy. I listen to your show all the time. So don't tell me that you don't think it's kind of funny and creative that I made that whole thing up. Come on.
I'll give you that.
And
It
he
is.
is attracted to some crazy chicks in his past.
She knows about your tattoos.
Hey, Kara, congratulations on being very convincing with your story, too.
Mm-hmm.
You had me. So
Thank you.
You didn't get a tattoo of a dude's name on a date. None of that's all made up so you could get on the show and ask me out?
Yep, I made it all up.
What? That's genius.
Not really. It's kind of like your first stalker, Jubal. She said
First
she's
of
come to
many.
the station before
You've
and
come
tried
to,
to...
Yeah, you've come to the station?
I left my number and a picture, but no one gave it to you, obviously.
No, they may have given it to me, but look, everything that's left for me at the station I should just throw away.
Thank
You
God.
threw my picture away.
What? Yeah,
I mean, it
probably.
doesn't matter. Do you want me to describe how I look, or do you care? Or do you just want to, meet a blind date?
Hang on one second first, Kara. Before Tim, are you still on the phone?
Yes.
I guess we don't need you anymore, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Tim.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to be
Tim.
on the show, though, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. Thanks for joining us.
Good luck with all that, Kara.
At least he's nice.
Yeah, Tim. Maybe we'll talk to you later, man. Have a good one.
Okay, guys. Take
All
it
right.
easy.
All
See
right,
ya.
bye.
Oh, honey.
Kara, that's all right. So you, I'm at a loss, man. I don't know what to say.
I mean, it worked. We're talking.
Well, Kara, if you know as much as you say you know about me, like tattoos and all that other stuff, and you listen to the show and you are a fan, and I appreciate that, you do know that I have a girlfriend, right?
I mean, not fiance, not wife.
Oh, Kara. She's like, it's just a speed bump. Come on. Kara, why are you so, don't take offense to this, Jubal, but why the hell are you so attracted to Jubal?
I obviously think you're cute. Your sense of humor, like I always, if I'm having a bad day, I can just listen to you, and you always make me laugh. And like, how can I feel so connected to someone like that and never even like give myself a chance to let you meet me and decide that you might like me as well?
She sounds
so.
It almost sounds like court testimony to me. I'm just gonna put it out there, like I never felt a connection with anybody like this.
Flattered or nervous right
This
now.
could be used as evidence down the line.
Kara, I hate to let you down. Okay, one, I do have a girlfriend, and I'm very happy in that relationship. So
As happy as he gets.
yeah, I don't get very happy. So
Okay, don't you have something to ask me now? Because I know how it works. Like the second date you guys pay for, so.
Oh, Kara.
so you want me to ask you if I'll pay for a second date with you when you and I have never even met, and I have a girlfriend?
When we do meet, yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm kind of scared a little bit, Kara.
Listen, I'm not going to be a hypocrite because I do it even when people are married and they found out that they're cheating or whatever. I always ask for a second date, so I'll do it. Kara, would you like a second date with me? I'll pay for it.
Yes. Oh my God,
Okay.
are you serious?
Yeah, now I have to ask Jubal. Jubal, would you like a date with Kara? No, I'm sorry, Jubal, I can't. I have a girlfriend. Oh, man, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I have a girlfriend. I can't go out with Kara. Man. You sure? Come on, we will pay for it. No, Jubal, I can't. I love your show, though. Thank you. Sorry, Kara. Great effort. Thank you for listening. Thank you for, obviously liking what we do here.
Just so you know, this is not over, okay?
All right, Kara. Well, thank you, okay? Thank you for calling.
Okay, see you soon.
No! Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
For today's second date update, we got an awesome email in. I don't really know the full story, but from reading it, it seems like this dude, Ronald, took a girl named Carrie to a PTA meeting and they got hammered.
What?
That's what I'm talking about.
Tell me more.
I had no idea they did that at PTA meetings, and I don't have a kid, but I think I need to start going to more PTA meetings. Sounds fun. Ronald, what's up?
Oh my God, he does sound like a drunk dad. You're right.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I didn't really understand the full story from your email. All I got was PTA meeting and drinks, and I was like, dude, I'm in. When's the next one?
Well, no, I mean, maybe we should actually start bringing alcohol to some PTA meetings. They do get kind of boring. But that's not quite exactly what happened.
Oh, are you going to tell us that you went to the PTA meeting and then you went to drinks after?
Yes, that's the normal course of events.
Boring, Ronald.
Yeah, geez, that's lame. At least go to drinks before the PTA meeting.
That's not a bad idea, yeah.
So what happened? What is the story with your email?
Okay, so I met this woman. Her name's Carrie. That part is right. We both have children. We're both single parents.
Okay.
Our kids both go to the same school, and I met her at a PTA function. We were put in charge of a portion of an event, a fundraising event for the school.
Mm-hmm.
So we got paired up. We're handling our portion of the event, and so of course, we're working together for a few hours and really get to know each other. So after the event was over, I decided to ask her out for a celebratory drink, kind of like that, kind of a date, but not really a date.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right. If she didn't like you, you could pull out and be like, "Oh, I just met his friends." Whoa.
Exactly. I didn't want to put too much pressure on her,
Okay.
But we did. She said yes. So we went out to a nearby bar where they supplied alcohol. I didn't have to bring it myself.
Thank you.
Did it turn into a date, or was it more of just an actual celebratory drink?
From my perspective, I thought it turned into a date.
Okay.
It was away from all the other parents, away from the kids, just being on our own, two adult people in an adult establishment. I mean, a bar. That could have gone the wrong way. A bar.
An adult establishment?
Yeah.
You're in a shop.
Hey, let's leave this PTA meeting and go to an adult club. What do you think? We're adults. Let's do what adults do.
Well, Ronald.
But no, so we go to the bar. We had, like more in-depth conversation, and she's really witty. She's very career-oriented. She loves her job. She works really hard. Like, she was like a really good mom. She's a good person, and it was like a lot of fun to be around.
My gosh, Ronald, you should write her resume.
Yeah, I really think she's great.
Yeah.
Except for her communication skills, because she's not calling you back now.
Well, yes. I mean, we have spoken since the date at other meetings and around the school, and I've asked her out, but I did that only through text. She hasn't said no, and she's not giving me any vibes that she's, is definitely not interested, but I feel like she's hesitant to actually say yes.
Wait, what did she respond to you when you texted her asking her out on a real date? What was her text response?
She didn't really forthrightly answer my text question. She said that she would look forward to seeing me at the next PTA function, but she never directly answered my question.
That's not
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like she's saying no without those words.
I mean, I can understand that, why she's trying to be nice to me, maybe a nice brush off. But we had such a good time, and it seemed like we did kind of connect a little bit. And I know it's hard for, divorced parents to, find a connection, like an adult connection with another person.
Yeah.
And I don't want this one to slip away. Like, I really feel like Carrie and I have at least a shot at something that we both, haven't had in a while.
Have you tried showering her kid with gifts?
What? No.
Just out of the blue, get the kid to like you, and then she's forced to deal with you probably,
I mean, I have a hard enough time showering my kid with gifts. I don't know if I can afford a second shot already.
Well, you only have to buy gifts long enough until she sleeps with you, and then you're fine.
Gosh.
A month or two, maybe.
Boom.
That is horrible.
Yeah. I don't think Ronald rolls that way, man.
Okay.
Now, Ronald, I forgot to ask, did she give you any indication other than just your guys' great conversation that she was romantically interested in you while you guys were out to drinks?
Actually, while we were at the bar drinking, the bartender at one point came up to us and said, excuse me, sir, but would you and your wife like to order?
Ooh.
And she said, no, we're not married. But then I quickly kind of said, but this is our dating anniversary. And she laughed. Well, then we got we got some free drinks and stuff. And the bartender treated us something special for the rest of the night.
Nice.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, which technically is true. It was an anniversary of the first night. So
it was the first night, but okay.
Yeah, so there you go. So we had a really good connection. We had a great conversation, and I feel like there is something more there.
Okay, well, we'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, all right?
Great. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Ronald is on the phone, and he wants to call Carrie. And Ronald, before I give a recap of the date and everything else, I've been getting messages lately on social media from people who go, hey, Jubal, you never say that you like anybody. You always sound like such a jerk. So, Ronald,
yeah,
out of obligation, I want to tell you I like you.
That sounded so sincere.
And I hope this is a really successful second date for you there.
That was hard, wasn't it, buddy?
It was a little difficult, but I'm glad I did it. And Ronald, you're probably pretty pumped too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can tell how pumped he is.
Yep.
All right.
Just to recap, Ronald met Carrie at a PTA meeting. They actually worked on a project together, and then after, he invited her out for a celebratory drink. They had fun, but now she's not committing to another date with him, and he wants to know why.
Ronald, now it does sound like maybe Carrie isn't romantically interested in you yet. Do you think you can convince her on a second date that you are, I don't know, sexy?
I hope so. I mean, I think we're attracted to each other. I mean, it's just a matter of, I guess, being comfortable with the idea of dating another parent at the school your kid goes to.
Yeah, I could see that. It'd be risky, man.
Plus, how do you go to a PTA meeting with your significant other and not make out the whole time? Right?
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
So look at all the angles. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her number right now and see if we can get her on the phone and find out what's going on, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Carrie, please?
This is she.
Carrie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show in the morning.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
I don't know how you got my number, but...
Yeah.
No, sorry. I'm just a little I have heard of it. I don't listen to the radio all that much, so...
Okay, well, congratulations. You're about to be on it because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. And Ronald, he's a dude that you met in your PTA meetings, said that he really enjoyed going out to drinks with you the other night, but it seems like you don't want to see him again.
No, I mean, I had a nice time with him when we went out, but I don't know, I don't know.
He sounds like a really nice guy. And he emailed us, because he feels like maybe he did something wrong or you don't feel the same about him, but he really liked you. So is there a reason you don't want to see him?
I don't know. I just don't know that it's a good idea to date another parent from my kid's school.
So I could see how that's valid, that you don't want to complicate things at your child's school. But also, as a woman, if you really like someone, you wouldn't care that much, I feel.
Yeah, I don't know.
A little bit of a nervous laugh there, though.
Yeah.
I think it makes me feel like there's something else.
Okay. So honestly, the real reason is, he was a nice guy, but another parent had warned me sort of about him.
What?
And yeah.
Warned you?
Warned you about what?
Well, she kind of warned me, or this person warned me about him, and then I found out that the other parents at the PTA were talking about us. He was telling them.
Huh?
He was telling them what? What do you mean?
It just, the stuff that she was telling me, it didn't make sense to me at the time, but now it sort of does.
Okay, but we weren't in on that conversation, so we have no idea what the stuff is. Can you tell us what the stuff is?
I really just don't want to embarrass him.
Okay, well, that's valid, but Ronald, by the way, is a good friend of mine, and he doesn't mind being embarrassed. He also is the one that asked for us to do this, and we tell everybody, if you're going to do a second date update, you might hear something that you don't want to hear, so he's prepared.
Yeah, and I'm sure he wants to know what other parents are saying about him at the PTA meeting. I know I would want to know.
Okay. Well, when we got drinks, he was really interested in my work. And I, at the time, was great. But, yeah, he was just really interested. He was overly interested in my work and asking me a lot of questions about my job. And
he said that you were an awesome career woman, and that was something that was really attractive to him.
Right. But there's more to that. The person told me that he's mainly interested in the benefits of my work.
What do you do?
I work. Okay, I'm not trying to brag. I work for a really well-known company.
Okay.
And I do really well for myself. I'm very fortunate. And it was basically told to me that he's using me for my benefits. I get 100% medical and dental.
Oh.
I get free vision.
Those kind of benefits.
Like actual benefits.
Yeah, not sexual, not anything like that. Yeah.
He wants better health coverage for his family, and he's willing to date someone to get it.
Well, yeah, that's exactly how it was put to me. And
a health digger. Wow.
Right. And so now, all of those questions on the date made sense because I was I've never been out with somebody that's this excited about what I do. As soon as I said the company, it was all over it.
Oh, really?
So they give you dental and vision there? Is it an 80-20? How does what's the percentages? That's crazy.
Right. I know. They treat us really, really well. So, I don't know if that's that must be a huge issue for him, but I really don't want to be somebody's benefit wagon. You know what I mean?
Okay, but what if, though, he just really, really liked you, and then that was just kind of a bonus to him?
I don't know. I'd prefer if he thought I was really charming, really beautiful. Like, this shouldn't even be it should be sort of like a bonus. It shouldn't be a priority.
Yeah, I think that he does feel that way, but, we should just ask him. Hey, Ronald, do you think that she's also beautiful and has a great personality?
Ronald?
Yeah, Ronald's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Hi, it's Ronald. Hello.
Oh my God, guys.
No, I mean, I apologize if that's how everything came off and that's what you were hearing about me. I mean, I do like the benefits. I don't see what the huge issue is about it because, as Brooke said, like that, your benefits package is a part of who you are as a person and like where you are in life.
Oh my God! You're digging your hole deeper, Ronald. That's not what you're supposed to be saying to recover right now, man.
So you're admitting that it is for the benefit?
No. I'm saying that it's like you said, it was like it's a bonus. I mean, I really enjoyed spending time with you, but we have kids, we have responsibilities and stuff, and the fact that you are very well taken care of at your job is a wonderful bonus to who you are as a person.
No.
Yeah. All right, but
besides all of the other awesome stuff about you.
God.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about a guy telling me, basically, I'm going to be taken care of for the rest of my, I don't know. I want to be taken care of.
Well, the good news is, with your benefits from your company, we'll both be taken care of.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
No, that is true. So, Carrie, I think you should think about it. Would you like to go out with Ronald again on a second date? We will pay for it. Again, something else you guys are getting for free, and then you can see if Ronald is really only interested in your benefits.
All these benefits.
Carrie, wait, before you answer, I know everyone gets obsessed with love, and people really want to focus on that, and that's great, and that's part of it. But the thing is, eventually love's not going to pay the bills. Looks will fade and stuff like that, but benefits are forever.
Okay, Ronald.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, and I think you're a nice guy, and I'm sure we'll continue to have fun at the PTA meetings, but I feel like that's where maybe it needs to end.
Oh, I feel like
he didn't get you with your dental coverage is sexy.
Yeah.
He didn't, and I'm sure there's some girl out there that will love that, but for me, yeah.
It's a little too practical, maybe.
Oh.
Right, I would prefer my lips or something, but he has dental.
Carrie, all the other stuff, we can do that. That's something we can grow and learn and it can happen naturally. I'm not saying I wouldn't be a part of that. I do think you're beautiful. And we can stay beautiful together with all of the health benefits you have.
All right, Ronald, I don't think it's going to work for you, man. I don't think Carrie wants to go out with you again. But
I was just trying to be practical and honest. I mean, that's all I'm trying to do.
I appreciate your honesty. I don't think Carrie wants to date you, though.
No, and I, at the end of the day, do appreciate it as well, but it's a definite no for me.
Okay, there it is.
So, Ronald, I wish you all the best. Good luck with everything. I'm sure you'll find your benefit sugar mama.
All right, thanks, Carrie. Well, Ronald, looks like you didn't get a second date, and also more bad news for you. Second date updates aren't covered under your insurance plan, so you're going to have to pay out of pocket for this. I'll send you a bill, okay?
Second date copay.
Wow, way to kick a man while he's down.
Don't get too hurt when you're down there, because, again, the insurance thing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, my company offers terrible health benefits. I guess what I need to do is just start looking for somebody to date who has good ones.
Oh, well,
like the guy in today's second date update. If you missed it, Ronald wanted to call Carrie. They met at a PTA meeting. She wasn't calling him back. He was confused. We got her on the phone, and it turns out that Ronald was actually more interested in her health benefits that she gets at her job than her.
No, he said that it was an added bonus.
That's
Give him
true.
that, right?
But he wouldn't stop talking about her health benefits, so it makes me think he's just trying to find somebody to take care of him. Not really necessarily a gold digger.
Healthcare digger?
Yeah.
Do you go with that?
Something like that. I don't know. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm a little confused by the email that we got in for a second date update today. It's from a dude that says he went out on a date and everything went well. And even at the end of the date, he asked if he could have a kiss and she said yes.
Okay, that sounds all really successful.
The thing is, he never said if they did kiss. He just said she said yes. So I don't know if they didn't actually kiss and that was enough for him. I'm not sure. But his name is Martin and he's on the phone. What's up, Martin?
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Can I call you Marty? Call you Marty.
Actually, I'd prefer if you guys called me Hoppity.
Wait, what?
Huh?
That was not what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hoppity.
is that
Okay.
your nickname?
It is. I like frogs. I'm a lover of all things having to do with frogs. So, yeah, all my friends call me Hoppity.
Okay. Well, you
so-
sound very interesting, Hoppity.
Does
I feel like I'd like to go on a date with you to get to know you better and learn more about frogs.
Yeah, I mean, frogs are great.
So why the obsession with frogs?
You know, ever since I was a kid, I've just been fascinated with them.
Okay.
There's over 600 different species. They're great pets.
Okay. Really? Would you like to do a second date update, or would you like to just switch this over to a frog segment?
I'm kind of intrigued.
All about frogs with Hoppity. We could add that to the program if you want.
I mean, I think I'd like to continue with the second date update, but if you guys ever want to talk about frogs...
Okay. We'll keep that in mind. So let's talk about your date then, Hoppity. What's her name?
Her name was Isabella.
Isabella. And is she a human or a frog?
Yeah, definitely not a frog. She's a human.
Okay.
Okay, and how did you meet Isabella?
A friend of mine actually introduced us. A friend of a friend, really. We went to school together, and she thought we might hit it off.
And it sounds like you did. I mean, from what Jubal said, the date went swimmingly.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's a pun, isn't it?
There's a frog joke there. Some frogs swim, I hear, yeah. I don't know.
Frogs swim, yes.
Yes, okay. All right. Well, your email did say that everything went well and you asked for a kiss, but you never clarified if you got a kiss.
Oh, I did. I did get a kiss, actually.
Okay.
And how was it? I mean, what was it like?
It was great. You know, I was a little worried that maybe she was a little over the fact that we were just talking about frogs the whole time, but...
Wait, that didn't really happen, did it? You didn't talk about frogs the whole time?
Actually, we kind of did.
Hoppity.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to bring up the frog thing too soon because, you know, I was worried that might, you know, put her off a little bit and she might think I was weird or something. But, yeah, I mean, she seemed pretty interested. So, you know, early on in the date, I pulled out my phone and I showed her some photos.
Of what?
Of my two pet frogs.
Oh, good.
Oh, sweet. You have two pet frogs. What are their names?
Okay.
Their names are Lollihops and Webster McRibbit.
Okay, that is adorable. I'm sorry.
I like lollihops, yeah. All right.
But the thing is if you talked about frogs the whole time, that means that you were asking her questions about herself.
Well, I mean, I don't know. She seemed pretty interested. I mean, I asked a few things about her, and I think learned a little bit, but she just kind of kept on with the conversation. I mean, she loved my pet. I mean, especially McRibbit. I mean, he's a dwarf frog.
All right.
A
dwarf
frog?
Hey, Hoppy, you sound like a proud parent of these two frogs, and that's good. But sometimes proud parents don't realize when people actually don't want to hear about it. So do you think that maybe you were just assuming that she wanted to see more pictures of Lollihops and McRibbit?
I mean, I hope not. She seemed genuinely interested, and she even let me kiss her at the end of the night. So I think that was a sign that, you know, she wasn't put off by my frog passion.
Okay, can I just ask, did you make any reference to the kiss about you being a frog that turns into a prince?
I mean, it's funny you asked that. Before I kissed her, I asked her, do you want to let this slimy frog kiss a real-life princess?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, Hoppity.
You did it.
Yeah.
I did.
All right.
I feel like it's not the first time you've done that either.
I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Okay.
So why do you think that she's not calling you back then? If she was interested in the frogs and she kissed you and everything,
even after that
what's the problem?
I don't know. I mean, I've been calling her all week. I've left her 3 voicemails. I even left her one message in a frog voice because I think girls love a guy with a sense of humor. But I don't know.
Is that your frog voice?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's my frog voice.
Ah, all right.
Wow, Hoppity. I thought
like
it'd
it.
be like more refined for some reason.
Sounds like a smoker frog, like a frog that has smoked a few packs of cigarettes. Well, here's what we're going to do,
Whoa.
Hoppity. We'll play a song, and then we'll come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, that sounds great.
Oh my gosh. Hoppity.
Love it,
Do
dude.
not laugh at that, Jose.
Keep that going when we come
my
back,
God.
okay? Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
And welcome back to our exciting news segment here at Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Are you frogging kidding me?
Oh, God.
With Hoppity, where we dive into the exciting world of everything that frogs have to offer and learn new facts. Are you frogging kidding me? They do what?
Gets me every time.
It is the second part of your second date update. And why are we talking about frogs? Because Martin is on the phone. He actually prefers to be called Hoppity because he loves frogs. And he went out with a girl named Isabella. He said they had a great time. They did talk a lot about frogs. But he got a kiss at the end of the evening, and now he's not sure why she's not calling him back. So we are about to get her on the phone and see if we can figure it all out for you, Hoppity.
I just want to clarify. We talked a lot about frogs during the dinner, but, we talked about what she liked to do for fun, too.
Well, that's good. What was it? What is she like?
I can't remember.
Okay.
That's not good.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you were paying attention, Hoppity. I really feel like you really made this date all about you. Can you tone down the frogs if you guys do go out again?
I can, but, I just want to remind you guys, during the dinner, she seemed really excited about my two pet frogs and the pictures, so,
Yep.
I think she's really into them.
All right, well, we'll
Okay.
find out the truth here in a second.
Yep. I'll dial her phone number right now, and we'll see if we can figure it all out, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, the frog voice.
All right, stop doing the frog voice, Hoppity. In my opinion, I don't think you should do that when you get her on the phone.
I'm seconding that opinion.
Okay, guys, I'll lose the frog voice.
Okay.
All right. Just for now. Like, after you guys have been dating for a little while, give her all the frog you want. But right now, dial it back on the frog a little bit. Here we go. I'm dialing her phone number.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Isabella?
this is Isabella.
Hey, Isabella, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Can you? I'm sorry.
Mhm.
You're from where?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. What do you want?
I want to
question.
know more about you, Isabella.
Is this a prank call or something?
No. We're not some cheesy radio show that does prank calls. Come on. What's all about?
Isabella, yes, we are.
This is something we do called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody.
Oh, okay. I've heard those.
Okay, cool. Well, that's what this is. And Hoppity actually emailed us about you.
I don't know who Hoppity is.
What?
You don't know who Hoppity is?
No, remember he said he didn't
How do you
go
not
by
remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Frog guy?
You know Martin?
I know Martin, but I don't know. But why were you saying Hoppity?
Because I thought he told you that he goes by the name Hoppity, but apparently I was
No,
wrong.
he never told me that. He goes by the name Hoppity?
Yeah, it's his nickname apparently, because it shouldn't be a surprise to you that the dude likes frogs.
Oh God, yeah, that's definitely not a surprise.
Okay.
He told us that you were really excited about his frog passion.
When you're going out on dates, you kind of hear the same old thing. So it was something that was different. It was fun. He had really cute names for his frogs.
Agreed.
He had one that was named Lollyhops, which is hilarious, and I forget the other one, but it was funny, and I actually kind of liked him in a certain way. He was kind of refreshing,
Okay,
Oh,
well, if
that's
it
so
was
positive.
refreshing, and he also told us that you guys kissed after the date, why aren't you getting back to him?
Well, after our date, I looked him up on Facebook, and I noticed that he put for work that he's a stay-at-home frog dad.
Oh no.
So I'm really at the point where I'm really seriously wanting to find someone and settle down, and it just didn't seem like he was focused. And it's okay to have a hobby, but I would like him to have a job.
All right.
Wait,
So does he have a job? Do you know?
he didn't talk. He only talked about frogs.
So you don't think it was a joke? You think that he's unemployed?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't work, and by the look of his pictures, it was literally just different frogs. So
Maybe the frogs are his
pictures
friends.
on his Facebook page you're talking about.
yeah, pictures of him with his frogs, like doing things.
Like doing what things?
There was one of them like cooking with them. There was one of him like playing his, I don't know, like games with them. I don't know. It
So-
just seems like those are his friends.
Just to be clear, the reason that you're not calling him back, is it the frogs or is it the fact that you think he doesn't have a job? Like, which one is most important to you? Just so we can tell him.
I mean, I think it's the job.
I feel like it's all of it. If I was you, it'd be like the whole package of that.
Well, I think he's quirky, and that's not a bad thing. It's refreshing, but I just want him to have more balance in his life, more, just a job, friends, and frogs.
You know what I've always wondered, Isabella, and I've never heard the answer to this.
What?
Because they do studies to find out how much housewives would make if they were getting paid. How much money should he be getting paid as a stay-at-home frog dad?
That's not a thing.
And I think we can get the answer because Martin is on the phone listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone right now?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Martin?
Yeah. Hi, Isabella.
Martin.
Hi, Martin. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah. You looked me up online?
Yeah. What is a stay-at-home frog dad?
I mean, I just have a passion for frogs. I thought stay-at-home frog dad was just kind of funny. That's why I said it.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't really know how much you heard, but I mean, when I saw that was kind of the thing that I just thought, oh, I had fun on our date, and the kiss was nice, but I'm looking for something more serious, and I don't know that I can build a future with somebody who's a stay-at-home frog dad.
Oh, but come on.
I mean,
So I just want to be clear. Is the reason you didn't pick up my calls or respond to any of my messages because you didn't think I have a job?
I mean, is that not true? I mean, do you have a job?
No.
You don't. Okay. Wait, hold on.
I know, I thought you were going to be like, oh, yeah, I am a lawyer.
Are you like in between jobs or something, Martin? Are you looking?
No, not at all. I'm not looking for any work right now.
How are you eating? You're not killing your frogs and eating them, are you?
No, and that's not a really funny joke.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry, Hoppity.
Yeah, but Martin, really, like, what's your plan, man?
Well, here's the thing. A couple years ago, I made this app, and I sold it, and I made a whole bunch of money. And yeah, I don't have to work. That's why I don't have a job. I don't have to work for a while.
Oh, so you're just taking time off to hang with your frogs?
Yeah, I mean, like I told you, it's my passion. So now I actually have time to do it and take care of them.
Okay.
So wait, is that a change? I think you just changed your tone there, Isabella.
Well, I mean, Martin, I wish you would have, brought it up on the date. I had no idea that you even build apps. I didn't really learn anything except about your frogs. But I mean, had I known this, it would have, I don't know, I would have taken you more seriously, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to publicize all that information. I feel like it's kind of private. I mean, if you'd asked what I did for work, I would have told you the situation, but I don't like posting that on Facebook. I think it's kind of, I don't know, arrogant.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's arrogant to be like, oh, I created a cool app. It's not arrogant to go like, I love my frogs. I agree with you. I agree with you on that one, Hoppity.
Man. Okay, well, I feel kind of like an idiot.
How do you feel, I mean, Hoppity, are you mad at her for judging you, or do you understand where she was coming from?
I'm not mad. I guess I just wish she'd asked if it was that big a deal to her.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of making her own judgments?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that you were so excited about your frogs, and it was so different for me that I actually genuinely liked hearing about your frogs, and so I think we spent most of the time talking about that. So, but after the date, I did want to know more about you, and
Well, I'm really glad to hear you say that, Isabella, because anyone that's going to be a part of my life has to, like my frogs, and my frogs have to like them. If that weren't the case, it might be a bit of a deal breaker.
Well, at least we got that very important thing taken care of. That you're appreciative of his frogs. Isabella, would you like to go out with Martin on a second date? We will pay for it.
Yeah, I would.
I will say she has, from the start, said the frogs are fine.
That's true.
And you even did the frog voice on a voicemail to her, and she was still okay with that.
Yeah, no, actually, I thought that was kind of cute. I laughed. I listened to it twice.
Hey, good.
Listen to it
All right.
twice.
Hey, Martin, this would be the time. Remember we told you to dial back on the frog voice? This would be the time to throw it in there. Yeah.
You like the frog voice?
It sounds nothing like
Oh, my God.
You're silly. Hop along. What is your name? What is your name?
Hoppity?
Hoppity. Okay, Hoppity.
Hey, I like it when you say my nickname. That kind of makes me feel good.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. I am
so weird.
I'm getting way too turned on by the second date update, so we have to end this right now. Congratulations to both of you guys for getting another date. Yeah.
Well, guys, I mean, I never told you officially whether or not I'd go out on another date with her.
Oh,
yeah.
Good point.
that's a
Yeah,
good
you didn't.
point.
I was assuming. So will you go out with her again?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I think there's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, you guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Everybody texting in at 78592 right now thinks that Isabella from today's second date update is a gold digger.
Yeah.
And I don't think so. I think she might be in love with money. That's all. Just
guys.
she likes money a lot.